Boys, it's good to see you guys. County Turf Supplies. Master, PT, Minato, how you doing, my friend? Alright. Today we're having a lot of red in the markets. So this is like an emergency meeting type of thing. Crypto God, Crypto Buzz, all good to see you. You got a notification today. Perfect. Alright, so MK, good to see you as well, my friend. How you doing? This is public, right? This is the public live stream, right? It's not private, is it? What was that all about? Haha, in there. I'm not too sure, bro. It was just a constant, like, it was just constant arguing. I gave that guy a warning. I goes to him, bro. Listen, if you're gonna argue with people, do it in the off topics center, because realistically, there's a bunch of people, that finish work, then they come into the private group to read the the notifications they get, the 2, 5, 600 chats that's going on. And bro, people want to see something productive. They don't want to see people arguing. The same guy just arguing over and over again. I gave him a warning. Literally, I gave him the warning earlier today. I go to him, bro, listen, just stop arguing with people. And then literally, I come back from gym, and he's back at it again. And I was back at it again. I was in gym. I was busy. I had to go do some stuff today. I come back, and there's people DMing me, telling me, bro, this guy is arguing nonstop. Nonstop he's arguing with people. And then, I've had multiple DMs now of this guy, like people complaining about this guy constantly arguing with people, constantly. People don't want to see that, bro. The market is red. Look how much Bitcoin's down the last couple of days. I told you guys Bitcoin was going to go down literally 2 lives ago. It had a little rally, but that was just a bear trap, or a bull trap, and it just came straight back down. And then this guy's just constantly arguing with people, calling people scammers, being hella pessimistic, bro. I don't like that type of stuff in the private group. I don't even know who he is, bro. He come from another private group. He got kicked out of another private group, and then he came into my one and just carried on that, the hostility that he had with that people. Exactly, bro. If you come into someone else's group, respect it, bro. I don't care. Like, if you're gonna argue with someone, go do it in the DMs, bro. You don't need to do it in a general chat where everyone can see. I love BTC Overkill. It's good to see both of you. Exactly, we gotta stay tight, bro. Yeah, so Bitcoin's going down. Let's get into the crypto side now. Bitcoin's going down. I think potentially, that 57 level was I think it just wicked below 57. Yeah, so it was around 57 level was the support line. It has bounced back off, which I predicted. But we could consolidate here and then potentially go lower to the lower 50Ks, maybe even pushing 48K. That is going to be the next base case. Now, altcoins have followed Bitcoin today. Generally, it doesn't really follow, but as you can see, Bitcoin dominance has gone up literally like 1.5% since yesterday. I think a lot of people are starting to become, this is even the fear ingredient sticks have gone back into fear now. This was neutral a couple of days ago, literally yesterday. So this kind of stuff, it is, I would say, the last shakeout. 50K could be the lows. And if Bitcoin goes to 50K, depending on how slow and how fast it does it, we could potentially see another 10 to 20% drop in altcoins, which is nothing major. But there's a lot of coins like AGI who broke support. Like I told you guys, do not FOMO into this project. It will break support. And that's exactly what it's done. It was holding very tight above 20, but now it's broken that support. And now it's headed lower. You see this consolidating, constantly hitting off the 20 region, bouncing, hitting the 20, bouncing. Eventually, when it hits it, it breaks. This is what we've seen today. Yeah, Crypto God, I do hope alts have bottomed as well, to be fair. I do hope so as well. Because even if it's bottomed, at least you guys can DCA slowly. You don't need to buy massively now. If you DCA now, DCA slowly for the next month or two, this month and next month, then realistically, you're kind of set for the bull run. Everyone smash the likes and enjoy. Yeah, appreciate that, bro. Smash the likes, boys. Yesterday, the likes were bugged out. Only a few people could actually see that. I think the likes were stuck at 8, but then afterwards, I think yesterday, Now I think that video, the live stream yesterday, is like well over 100 likes, which I appreciate a lot. Gee, what is a good time to DCA? What is good to DCA today, or should we wait to go lower? Well, I mean, look, AI tech right now is a very good DCA, I would say. It wicked down below 12 cents, but you guys have already seen the bullish news that AI tech has announced. For example, multiple tier 1 exchange listings, a market cap of 2 billion. This is on the roadmap. They're going to have the data center live, so people are going to start using it. Institutions might be using it. There's probably a bunch of companies that's already lined up to use the data center. There's likes of, let's see what OTK is doing. OTK did dump. I told you guys not to FOMO into OTK because it's going to go down. It's consolidating here. It will most likely go lower. It will most likely go lower. So just be patient for now. Added a couple 100,000 Sensei today. Prob is your pick. Don't dive a lot. Prob is your pick. Don't dive a lot. Yeah, Sensei has barely dumped. And this is surprising to me. Look, it's barely dumped. If anything, it went down to like 86 and bounced back up. Now it's heading back lower. Realistically, anything under 0.01 for this long term is a steal. So just DCA, maybe put your orders like 0.08ish around that region. Or has almost come down home, to my regions. It's almost like, I told my group to put the orders like 10 to 12 cents around that region. That's a good region for this. 10 to 12 cents is very good. That would be like around 50 million, 60 million in market cap, which is what I'm waiting for personally. It has broken that support as well, so eventually it will go lower. This is what I'm waiting for. For this is like if you get it at that price, it's a very good opportunity. I was surprised you didn't know Capo. Yeah, T13. Look, I don't really watch a lot of YouTubers. I kind of market, like dictate the market based on sentiment and just instincts. So far my instincts has been bang on, so I will continue to trust it. The thing is, if I watch these other YouTubers, these YouTubers, what they do is they'll show you a chart, which generally makes sense, and then that could potentially, change how you look at the market. You understand what I'm saying? So you can look at a guy, he'll show you that we had a double top, for example, now in Bitcoin. If Bitcoin had a double top, that means we're going to have a massive drop, which is possible because if you zoom out, this is a double top, double top, then bang down here. Now that is possible. It could play out. Now, I think it could probably go as low as maybe here, possibly wicking down around here. Maybe 46K, 48K is my base region, I would say. But if you watch some of these YouTubers, they'll show you charts. They'll show you a bunch of bearish charts, or if they're bullish, they'll show you a bunch of bullish charts to tell you this is, this is the final dip, and it continues to go lower. So I just use it based on data that's coming out, macro data and sentiment. I wish alt went under 10 million. Oh yeah, if alt went over 10 million, bro, I might just chuck in like an extra 5% of my portfolio into it. Alt is having AMA. Do you have a question for them? Not really, no. I don't really have a question for Alt. I think Alt is gonna do well regardless. They just got a new Microsoft grant, which is pretty good. Kramer. Send me a video of his crypto god in my DMs, because I don't really know. Crypto is this public, right? This is public, right? I'm sure it's public. Yeah, everyone show your gems. Yeah, everyone show your gems. I wanna just go over the gems. Some of these gems. Obviously, I'll tell you guys what coins I'm looking to buy recently. I will potentially. It all depends on your portfolio. Everyone should diversify their portfolio, just because we don't know what's gonna pump first. It could be RWA, it could be AI, or it could be something as simple as let me think, layer ones even. But most likely AI, gaming, or RWA is going to pump first, because those are the three biggest narratives. Generally, it's gaming first or AI first, so we'll have to see. Mentioned on the group, private group, or resupply another potential gem. First proof of work on Solana, mining on your phone. Okay. Per AA, send that in the gems group or tag me into it. I'll have a look into that. I don't want to have a look at it on live if it's a good project. Yeah, skid marks, you can add Naka after the live. We can have a look at Prime. I've already looked into Prime. You know, Prime's an old token, higher in market cap. Would I say is worth the investment? I would potentially not. The project itself is really good, but you know the market cap is too high. It is like it's a newer project. It's been performing fairly well. Like it actually went to $25. If you got in here, realistically, you would have been loving life because you would have been up at least, close to 25x. But as of an investment now, I wouldn't touch it. If it goes lower, I would potentially touch it. But it's already on the tier 1 exchange list. What more can this really do realistically? Unless it gets a Binance listing, it could potentially push more. But it's already got the tier 1 exchange listings already. G's finally buying Carrot. Not yet, no. I'm not buying Carrot just yet. Carrot's a good discount though, but I'm not going to touch it yet. The IDOs are still up a little bit, so I'm not going to touch it just yet. As soon as the IDOs are down or broke even, then I'll consider buying this bag. But I think the IDOs are still up at least like another 2 to 3x or 4x. Now, whether it will come down that low, maybe not. But the dilution for this is like 3x till next year, so it's not the best. But we're only holding this for the next next gaming run. We don't hold them all the way to the end of the bull run realistically. Let's have a look at the vesting schedule for this. Yeah, everything's kind of locked up till, I would say, the airdrops are gone though. There's 2 batches of airdrops. That's what I don't like. So 3% is already done. Those people have already dumped. Yeah, look. It's 1x, 2x. Yeah, about 3x dilution, I would say, by next year. Let's say by July. Yeah, about 2.5x dilution. If Naka drops more, potentially Naka could be a better buy than Carrot. Let's see how much. We'll see which one drops more. Because Naka's not holding up that well either. If you look at Naka. Oh, actually, maybe not. Yeah, Naka's doing really well. If it goes down to like 40, 50 cents, this could be a steal. Oh, we got 24 likes. Lovely, guys. That's great to see. Is BVM a good DCA right now for your first bag? BVM has recovered. It went down to like 55. Now it's gone back down to 60. Now let's see how it holds at these levels. But it's 14 million in market cap, which is very tiny for a project. That's this good. However, as an investment now, I would potentially wait. Under 50 would be a good DCA. Khaled, good to see you, my friend. Very good to see you. Yeah, look, Carrot is like a safe 20x skid marks. I would class it as a safe like 20x, 15 to 20x in the bull run. That's what I would think. It's either going to be Naka. Well, I already hold Naka, but in terms of adding more, it's either going to be Naka or Carrot. Because the Carrot game looks really good. They're backed by Disney, Warner Brothers. And, the thing is, with Carrot, is going to be shielded by a lot of influencers like Alex Becker and some of these other ones. I've seen Alex Becker shield Carrot a lot of times. He will continue to do so. Yeah, you're gonna have to send me that. You're gonna have to send me that gem privately, but I don't want to be talking about it on here if it's really good. GFAL or Mavia, which one is a better investment, Dave? Okay, so GFAL right now, what's the price of GFAL right now? I haven't really checked the vesting schedule but this is it's come down significantly. Let's have a look at the vesting schedule for Mavia. From what I heard, they improved the tokenomics, as I think a lot of the unlocks hasn't even started yet, or they're push the unlocks back. They're kind of similar in market cap as well. So start of next year, let's say by, this has better dilution than GFAL does, I'll tell you that. August 2025, only a 1x dilution. Maybe Mavia could be better. Maybe Mavia could be a better investment in terms of dilution though. See how much these guys are off. So these guys are still up 80%. So if the IEOs are up 80%, that means these guys here, crypto.com, Binance Labs, these guys are still up huge amounts. So I just wouldn't touch it just yet. Let it come down some more. The one thing I do like about Mavia is they haven't really got that Binance listing just yet, but they are backed by Binance Labs. So they'll most likely get on there because Binance holds the token. I don't see why they wouldn't give them a listing. You know, it only makes sense to give them a listing. Deepao, how you doing, my friend? God bless you as well. Is Corpo a good investment? I think out of these two, GFAL and Mavia, I think maybe Mavia has more potential than GFAL. You know, let me check GFAL's dilution. Yeah, so the similar market cap. Let's say by August next year, what is it? 66 million. Okay, GFAL's dilution is better. GFAL has been around. I don't know actually which one's a better investment. That's a tough question because, you know, these guys don't have the best exchanges, whereas Mavia has, you know, the chance of getting on Binance Labs and they got crypto.com already. I'll have to think about that one. Yeah, there's a lot of phase members in Carrot, which is crazy. Yeah, last cycle they actually did fuck up a lot of coins. It's only because they bring retail in and they just dump on retail. So you must have been a retail MK at that point, maybe. Yeah, that's true actually. That's actually true. Skid marks. Mavia could be a good DCA now. Let's have a look at Mavia now. I didn't really check the price action. 143 down, 53 million in market, 54 million market cap. It's broken support, so I wouldn't buy it now. It's broken support. Jasper Singh, how you doing, my friend? It's good to see you. What's Merlin at? Shrapnel, but I don't know why you hold Shrapnel. I think it's one that will potentially come back, skid marks. But I just wouldn't hold this token, but I've never liked this token. It's just constantly going lower. Let it find a support because right now it just looks like it's going lower continuously. If you're going to DC a coin, let it find a support base. This hasn't got a support base yet. Let it find a support base. Let it consolidate there for a little bit of days. And then I would consider buying a bag. Like, for example, Corpo right now is consolidating. But that's not a good thing for Corpo because if you look at it now, right, whenever it's consolidating like this and you see a little pump, it just means they're pumping it back up. So when the unlocks happen, it just dumps back down. So I wouldn't touch Corpo right now. What's Merlin at? Yeah, this is like a little fake out pump. Don't get caught out to this, but this is a little fake out pump. It's consolidated, now it's going up, which is really random. When the market's going down, this is pumping. But this has harsh vesting schedules. That's why I just wouldn't touch it now. I might consider buying this sometime at the end of the year. Maybe like November times or something. This would be well below 10 cents by then. So I would consider buying this then. Merlin's coming down home almost. Yo, Merlin's at 100 million market cap. What the hell? It's because BRC20 is not a bullish narrative at the moment. That's why. What's Merlin IDOs at? Or the early investors? Let's have a look. Oh, that's not the correct Merlin. Yo, oh, that's crazy. Okay, so the IEOs are down 80%, which means that realistically the seed prices are either broke even or just barely down. That's all that it means. So we could potentially not see this dump anymore. So 100 million, 117 million the next unlock. By next year, August, May times is good. So it's about 1x dilution now. Almost a 1x dilution, the way it's come down. Yeah, just over a 1x dilution, which is not too bad to the end of 2026. You know, if I was going to buy any of the... if you guys want more returns, you pick BVM. But if you want a safer investment in a BRC20 narrative, which is not a guaranteed narrative that's going to do well, then I would pick Merlin. Mavia has unlocks till February, March. Yeah, but they pushed the unlocks back, Minato. They pushed it back a little bit. But Kara's game look way better than Mavia's game. Way better. Because realistically, you know, if they're making a similar game to Clash of Clans, it's like, well, we already have Clash of Clans. Why do we need something similar? You know, whereas Kara, the game is unique. We haven't seen a game like that in the crypto space or even in the real world. That's a significant difference. Is like a lot of people want to create something that's already been created, but there's no incentive behind that. Clash of Clans, you know, is still active now. People still play Clash of Clans now. Why do we need another Clash of Clans? You understand what I'm saying? So that's why I like Thingy better. Crypto Seth says he top picks at AGI AI Tech to get little does he know about alt. Yeah, look, he's only saying AGI and AI Tech because he got in early like we did. That's the only reason he's saying that. But alt is fundamentally better than both of them. So yeah, I don't know. I hope he doesn't take credit on that one too. He can't take credit on alt. He can't take credit. If I never had a YouTube channel, then he could have. But he can't take credit on alt, bro. Everyone knows what alt came from anyways. Who has the best team out of those two? Hard to say because the Mavia's team is, I would say, you know, the team behind Clash of Clans. But the Carrot team is not too bad either. Otherwise, if your team's bad, you're not going to get partnerships with the likes of Disney, Warner Brothers, you know. So both of the teams are decent. And the thing with is, you know, Mavia's got a complete game, but so does Carrot. Carrot's games out as well. People play it. Other than OTK Naka, what is a good gaming studio to buy? Another good gaming studio, I would say, out of OTK Naka. The next one in mind will probably be Corpo, I would say. Either Corpo or Metacade. A lot of people don't know about this one, but this one is like very similar to Metacade. Yeah, so this one here is very good as well. Very, very similar to Naka, but it's like it only come out recently. So, but this is not a bad one either. Do your research into this one. I haven't done a deep dive into this, but this is not a bad studio. It's very similar to Naka, this one. The only thing is it just lacks the exchange listings. It's on base though. That's the only good thing, is on base. Is FaZe sketchy? FaZe. As in FaZe Clan. Yeah, they are. Corporate market cap for the bull run. I'm not too sure actually. I think Alex, look, Corpo is decent, but only if you get in at the right price. I just wouldn't buy it right now because the vesting schedule is still harsh. Gaming is not going to run anytime soon. So just wait a little bit longer before buying Corpo. It's going to go lower, 100% it will. Every unlock people will just sell because they're up significant amounts. As the market gets more bearish, all these unlocks just become more and more, you know, it gives the early investors more incentive to sell. So this is why I'm not investing into Corpo right now. It's not worth it. Is Shrapnel game out? I'm not too sure actually. I've never really checked Snapshot. I don't really follow them. Shrapnel is getting smacked very badly. Every BTC dump just stuck with my coins rather than take a big loss and swap for something else. It depends how big your loss is. Skid marks. How big is your loss? If it's a decent loss like 40-50%, I'll just get out. But if it's like 70-80%, then you've already lost most of your money. So you'd rather just hold it for the bull run. Topia. I can have a look at Topia. Oh, I've already looked into this. This is like Minecraft. Very similar to Minecraft. It's in beta mode now. Now this was performing fairly decent at one point. Fairly decent, as you can see from here. However, the market cap and the exchanges it has is terrible. This is my only downside. Now this is very similar to Minecraft. The game looks pretty decent as well. But unless they get some more exchange listings, I just don't think it's worth the investment. But it's one that could do well because Minecraft is a very, very well-known game. So yeah. In terms of corpo in market cap in the bull run, potentially like, so it's on 10 million or something in market cap now. If it goes to like 5 million, potentially could do like a 30 to 40x, I would say. Potentially could do like around 250k market cap. What's the so maybe like a 20x, 25x corpo. Yeah, like around 300 million market cap, 250 million market cap. So just over 20x, I would say, for this. It's just too many gaming coins now, my friend. It's hard to say which one's going to do well. It's very hard. I'd rather just go with more DGen picks realistically because they have a chance of doing more X's. Yeah, Jasper, I'm aware of that project. I think it can do well. Only if they get better exchange listings because no one's going to go on. There's so many gaming projects and exchanges. People are just going to go buy those instead. Hoov, how you doing, my friend? It's always good to see you in here, my friend. AWT Bruto. Let's have a look at AWT. Just smash the like. No, RC. Appreciate you, my friend. Appreciate you. Boy, smash the like button. No, is it no RC? What was I talking about? Is ZF a good ZF is good DCA? Let's have a look. Yeah, ZF is a good DCA. Has he started consolidating? No, he hasn't started consolidating. These charts look weird as hell. That looks so weird. Let it find the base. You know, if you can get this like 0.01, realistically that's a very good steal for this project. What's AWT now? I haven't been following this. Oh my goodness, AWT is basically bugged. Fucking hell. Look at all these FUD on AWT. Some guy asked for the roadmap and they banned him. No way. You understand that China is a disease to the world. They got listed on BigGet, didn't they? They got delisted off BigGet. BigGet got rid of them. Mora is a good project. Mora is a good project. Their team is from Dubai. You can't really rug in Dubai because the laws in Dubai is very, very harsh. Anyone who rugs realistically gets they get imprisoned. So a lot of people that live in Dubai, they don't want to rug no projects because there's a lot of I would say a lot of heat that comes behind rugging a project in Dubai. You know, so when you live in Dubai, you know, you got a crypto project in Dubai, that should be a green flag because it's very hard to rug a project in Dubai without getting locked up, without getting imprisoned. Because all it takes is a few people to, you know, file a scammer thing on your name, and then, you know, they will chase it up because, you know, scamming in their religion, in our religion, is very, very wrong. So they take it very serious, and if you found scamming, whether it's crypto or whatever it is, you will get sent to prison there. You know, so I like more as a project. The good thing about this is, like, you look at the, you know, supply is like 75 million already in circulation, so that's always good to see. Is Metacare undoxed? I'm not too sure actually. I haven't really been following them up. I'll be honest with you. You said you will buy Corpo. You said you will buy Corpo in November or so. Are you expecting the market to tank way more? Marcus, look, we don't know how much lower the market will go. You know, because we're bullish, because we want a a bull run, a lot of people are ultimately, you know, they want the dump to be over, but we just don't know. Like I said, if the Fed don't cut or pivot in September, then a very likely chance we will get recession. So then that means the dump will not be over. So this is all it depends on. This is why I tell you guys, do not DCA all of USDT this next 2 months. Keep a little bit of, you know, just in case, you know, the market decides to go lower with a recession. This is very likely to happen. It all depends on how the Fed moves. The Fed will keep telling you they're not going to cut, but they will have to cut eventually. We just don't know when it's going to happen. If it happens in September, November, then realistically, if it's a rate cut, that means they've broken something, which is bearish. But if they pivot, which is bullish, because when they pivot, they start printing aggressively. When they cut, it just means they've broken something. So we get a little dump, and then we get, most likely they'll probably pivot out and come to the rescue. So this is what we have to wait for. It all depends on the next month and next 2 months of data. Then you'll know if we can dump lower or not. But in between those, it's not going to be a steady down. There's going to be wicks up. We might go higher and then come back down again. That's what it is. It's never just a straight line up or a straight line down. It's, zigzags all the way around. FaZe done a charity coin last cycle and tagged 90%. Yeah, look, FaZe is anything celebrity when they make a coin, especially in the bull run, they're just all scams. I don't know, like that shouldn't be surprising, MK. All of these guys are like scammy, but when you see a celebrity come into the crypto world, make meme coins and stuff, just know there's an 80% chance that meme coin's gonna die, or 99% chance that meme coin's gonna die. How many have you seen already? MK, I was in the pre-sale first round, lost faith on Russell, the CEO, although he's pulled things together now. MK undoxed. I'm not too sure. I haven't been following them. Have they undoxed themselves? Ryan the Edge with shrapnel down 65% awful, but you could potentially get out of that skid marks on the next pump. That's not too bad. Kevin, good to see you, my friend. Hope you're well. Are you bullish on AGI? What is your price target on this bull run? How many exits from here? I'm very bullish on AGI. It is one of my more, I think AGI, all the AI projects, apart from all, obviously, it has a more chance of being a blue chip AI project. This could be the next AGIX, pretty much. Like, it has that chance. And, if it goes back down to these regions, I would say a 30 to 50 X on the cards if it goes down to these regions. If you could see this 100 million in market cap, then I would say a 30 to 50 X's on the cards for this project. That would make it around 3.3 to 5 billion in market cap, which is very doable for this project. I would say. I think it's very doable, especially in the bull run, especially if AI is going to be the biggest narrative. I have lit. I'm down 40%. Should I wait? You think it will pump for the bull run? Yeah, I think lit will still pump. Lit will pump along with Alexa, I think. The only reason people lost conviction is because Alexa came out. But this will do well. The only thing is, it all depends on the team. If the team comes out and actually starts developing this project instead of just focusing on Alexa, if they do what they said they were going to do, then we could see this have a comeback. So yeah, I mean, there's nothing apart from the fact that one of the team members left and is dumping the tokens. Apart from that, nothing has fundamentally changed. They just need to start start bringing some games out very soon. Not now. The market is dead now. Bringing any games out is pointless now. But then to start interacting with the community again, which is what they stopped doing. This is why we're seeing this dump. When a project stops, connecting and staying connected with the community, like Tectum, for example, did that. A lot of people lost conviction. But now Tectum has turned it around. They've realized that. And now they're doing weekly AMAs, regular updates, which is what the community wants. That's why I'm still bullish on Tectum. But Lit Labs hasn't done that yet. Yeah, Lit Labs and Alexa is a little bit messy, yeah. Smash the likes and join the private group. I agree with you, Andreas. It's good to see you as well, my friend. Boys, join my private group if you haven't already done so. The link is in the description. I've only got 1 tier available now, so. And I do have the best private group. And I'm dropping a new gem probably in the next couple of days. People sleeping on Domi. It has RuneScape's owners developed. Yeah, RuneScape was a big game. One of the original developers being on there is pretty good. I do like Domi. I think it's okay. Would you collab with Becca? Bro, if I collab with Becca, my channel will probably grow like 10K overnight. So of course I would do one with Becca, bro. That'll be a funny stream. That'll be a good stream. I don't think Becca even does collaborations. I don't think I've ever seen him do collaborations. Added a few 100 USDT to Lit. Worth it as a long shot. Yeah, skid marks is definitely worth a little bag. Don't go, balls deep into lit labs. Grab a small bag. It's one that has a very good chance of recovering, because there's some decent people behind this project. I've been watching your videos lately. Love it. First time live, hitting the likes. Mugen, it's good to see you, my friend. I appreciate you as well. Just tuned in. Did you look into some game developer projects worth investing into? Bora, I actually didn't, my friend. I actually didn't. In terms of game developers, there isn't many game developers. Miria is one. GFAO is one. G Swift is one. Even though Miria is more like a game aggregator, but they also develop games as well. They've got their own games. Yeah, boys, listen. Who've gave me a little bit of good information on AI tech. AI tech, about 25% of the supply is staked up. 25% of the supply is staked up. For a project like this, that is massive. This is why it's not dumping as much. It's kind of consolidating, dumping, and then shooting back up. But realistically, if 25% of your whole supply is staked, that is ultimately very bullish, because that means the community believes in the project. So yeah, Bora Naka is a good OTK. They're a very good game developer. What else? Munity is a good game developer, even though they're very niche, but they are a good game developer. They've got a good studio behind them. GFAO, Miria. Who else? Let's think. That's it so far. Those are probably the best game developers. There's probably a few that I just don't know about. Bullish on GMRX. AI deep in gaming. Well, it's not really AI, but it's deep in gaming. Tier 1 listed on the Tier 1 exchange, as well as mobile monetization, as well as roadmap. What's your thoughts? I like GMXR. I think it can do well gaming. The only thing I don't like about it is, when is the mobile integration going to come? Because realistically, currently, only people on PC can play these games. Like Fortnite and all this stuff. Only people on PC with a very good PC has access to it. So when is this mobile integration, mobile monetization coming? Bybit, even though it's a Tier 1 exchange, I wouldn't really class it as a Tier 1 exchange. When most people think of a Tier 1 exchange, they think of the likes of Coinbase, Crypto.com, Binance, potentially OKX. Bybit is like a Tier 2 exchange. I would class it as a Tier 2, not Tier 1. Look, if they can get mobile monetization, then realistically it will be worth the investment. But right now, because it's only on PC, how many people really play a game on their PC realistically? Not many, but most people either play on a console or they play on their phones. So once they get the mobile integration in, then it could be worth it. But right now, I just don't think it's worth. But it is gaming and deepin. So the last one did really well, which was GHRX. But you got to understand, right? Right now, you think the market cap is 11 million for this, this project, but it's not really 11 million. It's a lot higher than that. If you go on the vesting schedule for this, right? It's all over the place. But if you go to the vesting schedule, it's 20 million in market cap. And by the start of next year, it's linear unlock as well, by the way. So by the start of next year, oh no, it's not. It's monthly actually. Yeah, so by the start of next year, it's going to be 35 million in market cap. So for this to do a 10x, you need a 350 million. This is by the start of next year. Let's say by February, March time, let's say gaming pumps in like February, March or whatever it is. It's like 40 million in market cap. So for this to do a 10x, you need 400 million. A 20x is 800 million. If this does a billion, that's like a 22, 23x, approximately that regions. So I just don't know if that's going to be worth the investment. Unless you're looking for like a 20 to 30x, possibly this could be doable. If it pumps with gaming and deepin, AI deepin, then it will perform well. But like a 20 to 30x, I think is possible for that project. Yeah, bro, if Power doesn't pivot, bro, we have to egg his house. I know you're bullish on ore. Have you thought about buying Demos device to run a node? I don't really like running nodes, but their Demos device isn't too bad. I could potentially, Shinobi, I could potentially consider it. It's not that expensive. Their node's like $300 or something. So it's not too bad. I would run a node, but the thing is with the nodes is you only get 15%, but then the rest of it is locked up for the year. But it could be worth it though in the bull run. Imagine your nodes, you get a couple of nodes, right? And then ore is trading at like $5 and you can get like, maybe 200, 300 orts a day or whatever it is. That's decent money. So yeah, it would be worth grabbing a node potentially, yeah. How should we be setting in our DCAs over the next 2 months? Ural, good to see you, my friend. Very good to see you. Our DCA is slowly, Ural, at the moment. If Bitcoin's to 50k, I will start DCAing heavier. Heavier at that region. Because that could potentially be the bottom. If it goes a bit lower, but that's like I said, you always keep a bit of USDT aside in case we see a recession. But in general, you should DCA slowly now. Once you get to like 52, 53k, below that, then I'll start DCAing heavier. Because that's on the cards next. They're going to grab all the liquidity at 55k, have a little bounce, consolidate it and go lower. This is what I'm waiting for. Is that a VIP? Yeah, that's the VIP link right there, my friends. If you guys want to join. Yeah, if you guys do want to join the VIP group, that's closed now. This is the only tier now. That's closed as well. So this is the only tier that's available pretty much. Just this tier right here. I would potentially open this tier up at some point, but not at the moment. I don't want to have too many people in my group. So if you guys do want to join, I'm dropping a new gem very soon. 2 new gems this month. And I think both of them have got at least, a 30 to 100x potential. If you don't have any RWA coin, join for 1 month, get the RWA coin, and if you want to stay, you can leave if you want. Because realistically, right, a lot of people are lacking RWA in the project, and most RWA coins have already pumped, but this one hasn't pumped yet. Well, he's come down to a good level. Yeah, Minato, you're already in. I know that. Half of the people are already in. With Becca, you need to join with his Neo Tokyo group. Lots of sketch dudes. Yeah, look, for you to talk to Alex Becca as a project or anything, you have to buy these Neo Tokyo NFTs, which is expensive anyways. Is Bold better than Unity? I wouldn't say so, no. Bold is like a trade. The problem with Bold is the team is dodgy. That's why I put it as a trade. But, this is not too bad though. The only thing I don't like about this is obviously it's got no DEX at the moment. But Bold website looks better. But the team is just dodgy. I don't trust the team. This is why I would only trade this. I wouldn't buy this, hold this long term. I don't trust these guys. These guys haven't even started getting their unlocks yet. Once these guys start getting the unlocks, Bold will come down even more. This is why I told you guys not to buy it anytime soon. You just trade these. This is a good trade. This could do 100x during the bull run, a 50x at least. Because it's going to be so low in market cap, and the website looks clean. They got some decent partnerships. The team is somewhat doxed as well. All they need is just, once they implement the AMA games, the football games, they've already got the cricket games, and then it could be all right, because the arcade games, the sports aspect, the gambling aspect could bring this project to do well. But right now, I just wouldn't touch it, because the unlocks, at least with Munity, all the early investors have mostly got their tokens, or they're going to get it slowly. These guys have just started getting it. So yeah, I wouldn't touch this just yet. This is a good trade in the bull run, my friend. Like, look, you have long-term bags, but you also need trades for the narrative so you can make more money. This is a good trade to do in the bull run. I just wouldn't hold it now, especially with the market conditions now. Easy, lads. Blockchain, good to see you. Very good to see you. Can you give me your thoughts on Manta? It dumps so hard. Look, Manta is a good project fundamentally, but what makes Manta separate against the rest of the projects? Like, Manta is decent. I just don't see why people were so bullish on this. Look at the fully diluted and stuff. How much X's do you really think Manta could have done realistically? By the start of next year, this is going to be almost 400 million in market cap. By the end of the year, let's say August, June, the dilution is not too bad actually. Let me not actually not say that. But the only thing about this project is, it's like ZK rollups, first large modular to, whatever it is, ZK application, ZK. It's a good layer 2 though. It's just too high a market cap. Layer 2s will always perform. This is the thing. Layer 2s will always perform because layer 2s are needed for Ethereum. Ethereum's not going to get killed, so we better just have a bunch of layer 2s realistically. So yeah. But this is it's a good project. It's a good safety net for your portfolio, I would say. It's a good safety net. These type of projects always dump regardless of how good they are, because it's just dumping with the market. It's not anything significant that this is specifically dumping. It's just the entire market is down. But this is a good safety net in your portfolio. I just wouldn't touch it just yet, because it just looks like a constant downtrend. We don't buy downtrends, do we? We buy when it consolidates for a bit. You don't like Isaac? Good to see you. You don't like gaming coin, mate? Now I like gaming coins. I like gaming coins. I just don't like holding too many gaming coins. I hold OTK, Naka, and Unity, and I would potentially get one more project in gaming. So that makes it 4 gaming coins in my portfolio. So I do like gaming, yes. You have to be very wary in what you pick, because a lot of these new projects that's coming out now, they all have very, very bad vesting schedules, and the early investors are not going to let it pump. A lot of these gaming projects coming out with like 20-30% of the supply is in the hands of early investors. How is that project ever going to pump? So I just wouldn't touch it if the early investors and the vesting schedule is harsh, which a lot of these new gaming projects are. That's why I'd rather focus on older gaming projects, because they've already been established and they're more likely to pump because there's less dilution. We've already seen OTK rally really hard, and I've been telling you guys to buy OTK, since the lows. Realistically, for the last month, I've been telling you guys to buy OTK. Look what it is at now. You would have ultimately been up 1x even after this massive dump he said. But on the weekly, it's up 70%, on the last 7 days. So yes, I am bullish on gaming. I was telling people to buy OTK right here. You had at least a decent amount of time to accumulate this, I would say. And it's just pumped. You would have been up over 2x. So I am bullish on gaming. I'm very picky which gaming projects I like to hold. I hold, 2 very solid ones and 1 DGen one. And I would potentially grab 1 more gaming coin. That's it. You think GTA 6 will say something crypto related? No, I don't think so. But if GTA 6 comes out, it will trigger a gaming run in crypto. That's all it is. These real world events eventually pump the crypto world. If this was a bear market and Microsoft made a brand new AI chip, that's enough to trigger a pump. The last AI pump in February, all it was some AI, video they made, which looked really good, like very realistic, and that triggered an AI pump in the markets. That's all it takes, AI and GPU. So that's all it takes realistically. So out of your picks today, what is the best DCA? Okay, the best DCA today, I would say, I would probably think AI Tech is probably the best DCA. It's kind of recovering now, but let it come back down. But I would say AI Tech, is the best DCA today. AGI, kind of holding these regions. I'm waiting for it to go a little bit lower. What else is there? Let's have a look at O. Yeah, let O go a little bit lower as well. I would say probably AI Tech is the best at DCA today. Let me see what Tectum's looking like. I always forget about Tectum. Tectum and AI Tech is probably the best at DCA. Tectum's gonna retest that 6.6 region and see where I want to see where it goes from there. Personally, 57k is a good bargain considering it dropped from 73k. I agree with you, blockchain. I agree with you. It's a good DCA right now. Even Unity is a good DCA today. It dropped 12%. Which is not really, because this drops 12%, but it goes up 12% like literally within 2 days. So these 3 are good DCAs today. 200k market cap. The volume is pretty decent. You know, they've got DEX now as well. Uniswap makes, it's not too bad. They'll probably get one more exchange listing, and that should be enough to trigger a decent run for this project. They've got more than enough funds because they do regular tournaments, so I'm sure they can pay for an exchange listing as well. Don't the Fed need to cut on pivot bus? DC, they do need to pivot. That's what we're waiting for, realistically. BlackRock dumped a big bag of BTC today. They are pushing it down on purpose, manipulation.com. Of course, is BlackRock pushing it down and the German government's pushing it down? Both of them fuckers are pushing it down. This is a pure manipulation. Even though manipulation is supposed to be illegal, but they still do it. Insider information is supposed to be illegal. Insider trading, they still do it. If you have to be an institution or an elite to get away with this type of stuff. But if we done it, we would be sent straight to jail. But if they do it all the time, it doesn't really matter. Altnode is super easy to run. They have an independent unit. You just plug it in. But alt nodes are really good. I might consider buying like 2-3. What's up, G? How you been, brother? Hey, that's good to see you, my friend. How you doing? 41 likes. 41 people watching, 44 likes. Is that how much we have? Minato. We got 44 likes. Neon is not really worth it, lady. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, but I don't think this is worth the investment. Even though it's got very good volume, but the vesting schedule for this is so harsh that it will just come back down to its previous lows. So as an investment, this was only good last year. Sometimes you gotta understand, right? A project can pump, but doesn't mean it's worth the investment. A lot of people think because this pumped significantly during that, Solana run, that it's gonna pump again. I don't think it will. There'll probably be something very similar to Neon coming out on the Solana chain, which will potentially replace Neon, because the Neon's vesting schedule is so harsh that anyone that's holding this, anytime, like now, it would just be, it's not a good move. Because if you look at the vesting schedule for Neon, all the tokens come out now. Look at this. On the next unlock in 1 month, you get 27 million get unlocked in one day. 94% of the supply. So the supply is going to double. And keep in mind, these early investors are still up on their investment. So as soon as they get their tokens, they're going to start dumping, really hard. So anyone holding this token, there's no incentive for you to hold it, because look at the unlocks. They all come out in a year. This is why it was good to hold it before, but no one would tell you, the crypto galaxies are not going to tell you to sell this, because, they don't really, I don't even think they check vesting schedules. But look at this in August, in a couple of months, this is going to get unlocked in a month's time, and this price is going to dump really hard. So do not hold this token, my friend. It's not worth it. Unless you're like a very early investor, then why would you hold this token? By the start of next year, in January, the market cap is going to be 300 million. How much more X's do you really think this could do? It's already had its run. It's not worth anymore. So yeah, I would not touch this project, my friend. I just don't think it's worth the investment. You're better off buying other picks, realistically. Do you think AI tech will reach their goal by No, I don't know about end of the year, T13. It doesn't have to be end of the year. I don't know why everyone wants everything so fast. Getting rich, it doesn't, you don't get rich quick, my friend. You rather get rich the hard way rather than just, getting rich really fast. Because if you get rich the hard way, at least in the process, you learn something. You have to go through this bullshit in the crypto space now when all coins are down, 90%. You're better off going through this now. So in the next bear market, you understand how it works. If everything was just green all the time, what is the point? You don't learn nothing. You understand what I'm saying? So there's no point asking for everything. A lot of people want cheat codes. It's like everyone wants everything so fast. You would rather go through the process, learn, so then, in the next bear market or the next whatever it is, you can kind of maneuver by yourself. This is what you guys need to realize. I don't know why everyone wants everything so fast. Let them take their time. Let them do it. At least, during this time, you will learn something in the crypto space. If you was to get rich tomorrow, everything just pumped 100x tomorrow, what have you really learnt? Nothing. Just take your time, learn. This is the whole point of being in the bear market. You learn the mistakes you make, everything that happens, you lose money on whatever it is. Unfortunately, in the crypto space, the best way to learn is for you to lose money. That's all it is. You have to lose money in order to learn. There's no other way. We only learn stuff the hard way, realistically. I'm running out of water, man. I'm running out of water. Khalid, quick question. Are there any good AI launchpads, coins, any thoughts of AI pad? Probably AI Tech is probably the best launchpad for AI. They get access to a lot of coins, but the only thing is the allocation for that is terrible. Another good one, Khalid, is DexCheck. They give you good allocations for their projects. So I would say AI pad. But if you stick with me, Khalid, you don't need to worry because I'm a VC anyway. So I get access to any coin. Like if you get a good coin, Khalid, that you want to get in VC or seed, then just hit me up. I can get allocations to them. But only if the project is worth it, then I'll get it. Otherwise, there's no point. Like I got into Portal. I could have got into Octavia. I've gone to a few other ones. Quite a few. I got into Hyperspace, Hypercycle, whatever it is. That did like 100x. There's a bunch of different ones. But there's no point you getting into Launchpad when I'm on VC. There's no point. Nai getting crushed with his unlocks. Yeah, look, I told you guys not to touch Nai until at least September. And look what's happened. It just calmed down. It's almost at seed prices. If you bought it like a month ago when I made the video on it, it would have been down 50%. So I just wouldn't touch this now. Or even like 100% almost. It's not worth it right now. Just wait for this to come down lower. It will come down lower. There's no reason why it wouldn't come down lower. Look at this. This guy must have bought the top. Look how mad he is. These are the people, right? They buy the tops, and then when it goes down, because they don't understand crypto, they'll just call everything a scam. They must have bought this when it first came out, got shielded by Alex Becker, and now that it's down significantly, he must have bought it then, and now he's just calling it a scam. NAI, NXRA, Duo, whatever that project that is. It's not really a scam, but unfortunately, a lot of people don't understand crypto. What price do you see AI Tech going, brother? I think AI Tech will reach around $3 to $5. That is my base case for AI Tech. About 30 to 50x. 46 watching, 49 likes. That's brilliant. Fiznik, how you doing, my friend? How you doing? Fiznik, always. It's good to see you though, Fiznik. Jasper, your thoughts on Open Campus EDU token? Thanks in advance. Okay. Very high market cap, or fairly high market cap, I would say. Is it worth the investment? Let's have a look. It's already on Binance. When was this project out? Okay, so the all-time high was a year ago. All-time high was a year ago. Yeah, this just looks awful. The chart looks terrible. If the chart looks like this, it just means that this project is not that good. First layer 3 blockchain built for education. EDU chain is bringing $5 trillion education industry to the blockchain. Learn to earn. Okay. Trusted by American brand. Oh, it's trusted by Binance Labs. This is why we... Okay. Yeah, this is too niche. Just too niche. I wouldn't even buy this, bro. It's too niche. No one cares about education on a blockchain, bro, realistically. Yeah, it's too niche. That's why it hasn't pumped, bro. It's just no one really cares about this type of stuff. Han, good to see you, my friend. Just tuning in. Christian, good to see you, bro. Oh, you're the 50th one. Damn, we're on 50 likes. I like that. That's pretty good. I love this channel. No talk of XRP, Ada, or Casper. Clued up bunch. You all in here. Appreciate that, Hoove. You're part of this channel as well, Hoove, bro. You're one of my mods. Hoove, don't jinx it. Nah, bro. I'm never going to talk about Ada, XRP, or Casper, bro. If you go watch a lot of these YouTubers' lives, all they do is just talk about Casper 24 hours, bro. Like, don't you get sick of that? At least me, I bring new projects every month. I might talk about the same projects over and over again for like at least, a couple of weeks. But in those couple of weeks, I'll probably bring some new projects. Some projects that look good. I guarantee you, most of you guys that probably, before you guys watch my channel have never heard of Alt, have never heard of Sensei, probably never even heard of some of these other coins I show. What I talk about, I'm not even sure about the one I talk about. No point investing in Neon. There's no point investing in Neon, bro. There's probably better coins coming out with similar like projects on Solana doesn't have a very harsh vesting schedule. More Alt or new RWA coin, what would you do? Fresh powder is limited. How much Alt do you have? It depends on how much Alt you have, but you definitely need an RWA coin. I wouldn't go too heavy on the RWA coin. I'd rather buy more AI than the RWA coin. Any calls that were 100% tomorrow afternoon? 1000x Hoove. Yeah, I got a few. I got a few 1000x gems tomorrow. Hoove. Hey G, have you taken a look at Octospace before? Benny Hop. I've looked at Octospace multiple times. I don't really like the project. I think it's one of the projects that's been holding up very well, but it doesn't ultimately mean that it's worth the investment. Now, one of the worst things about these projects is the fact that they lack funding. If you go look at the team behind Octospace, there's two guys. They're fairly young guys. They don't really have any experience because they don't even have a background. They don't even have a LinkedIn. They just got their face on there. So you can't check the background of the team, how capable the team is. And then one of the most important thing about this project that throws me off is the fact that they've been around since 2022 and all they can afford is a Mexi listing. Now, this is a very, very bad sign for a project. Now, if you go into the Telegram, one of the CEOs is in there talking to people 24 hours. How is that? That is not bullish. If you have so much time to sit around in a Telegram all day and you're one of the CEOs, who's developing the project? If there's only 2 people doxed in there, they don't have a team. They can only render like 3-4 images a day. No one's using their VPN. They used to do gaming, but they locked that off because they can't afford it. There's too many. They don't have enough people to work on it. And they put like a post out if they can raise 400k for an exchange listing. Now, if that doesn't give you, a red flag in a project, I don't know what will. How is the project asking the community to raise 400k if they claiming that Coca-Cola and some of these other big companies are utilizing them? So where's that money going? Into the pockets? Possibly. Or they're not really receiving any money from Coca-Cola. This is why you gotta be very careful in what projects you invest into. At the end of the day, marketing is a very, very important part of crypto. And if you don't have the funds like Octospace do not have, then a project will not perform. Why would you rather buy a project like AI Tech, which has got multiple, they've got millions and millions of pounds and dollars to invest in marketing and tier 1 exchange listings? Or are you going to invest into Octospace because the chart is holding up well? Now, the reason the chart is holding up well is because 30% is staked. Now, what happens when these guys unstake their tokens? It will happen very soon. I don't know when exactly the staking dates are, but when these guys unstake their tokens, what do you think they're going to do with the money they made? They're going to dump it, and this will come down significantly. And because they don't have the funding for tier 1 exchange listings, this will not perform. That's all I can say about this project. Now, if you got in quite early, then fair enough. You've been up a good amount. I would consider holding it. If you had gotten around these regions, that's ultimately a 10x. As an investment right now, I just wouldn't touch it. I hope that rant was good. Benny Bop. Do you listen and respect any crypto YouTubers? Khalid, I don't watch no crypto YouTubers. I don't think I remember the last time I'm watching a crypto YouTuber. Because the thing is with the crypto YouTubers, they will basically show or dictate the market based on how much they invested. Now, there was a few people I don't mind listening to sometimes, like Coin Brewer. I used to listen to Ben Cowen, but I listen to him on macros, Fed meetings, etc., stuff like that. He's been right this year so far, I think, in terms of calling alt bottom Bitcoin dominance going up. So far, he's been right. So I listen to him. That's the way he's been playing out this cycle. Last year, he was wrong. This year, he's been right. I listen to Coin Brewer on the macro news, the BlackRocks, the conspiracy theories, whatever he does. I like listening to him. He gives good data. But other than that, I don't really watch no other YouTubers. What narrative is missing? Right now, there's no new narratives. KRC20 would have been a narrative, but that hype didn't last. Casper just dumped back down. Yeah, that's facts, Fiznik. Market manipulation is the all-time high. Gonna give us PTSD soon. Crypto God is Minima their launchpad for their mini apps. Is risky part is they still have to release their native token in September. You can only buy the wrapped. I wouldn't buy the wrapped. Just wait for the new token to come out. Let it dump off launch, which you probably will. Then I would potentially buy it. XP Network, that was one talked about in the bear market. How's it looking now, G? Yeah, look, XP Network is one of those projects that's just not going to perform because NFTs is dead. Now, this was one of the projects that everyone was shilling once upon a time. But look at the charts. It hasn't really done anything significant. Maybe when NFTs come back, this could do well. But as of now, that's a 50-50 guess. I wouldn't touch it. I only have, Dinis. I used to like Trias, but recently I've lost a little bit of conviction in Trias. I've lowered my Trias bag. That's all I can say. I was bullish on Trias, but not anymore. I got rid of this at like $11 or something. I just took some profits on it. I just don't think this is worth the investment. Yeah, Yaku is mid. Yaku is mid. I wouldn't buy Yaku, bro. This is one of the projects that I was going to show very early. I was going to buy this very early around these regions before everyone knew about it. One of my buddies found it. Since then, it did a very good pump since then. Did a very, very good pump. I bought a little bag around these regions. It was like 100 and something. It's like under 100k market cap when I found this. Looking for gaming coins. Gaming was hot. Looking for something to trade. And I bought this. Did a decent pump on it. But as an investment, it's not really worth it. It's a terrible project. Why would Honda and Toys R Us be involved in some shitty gaming project? I don't even think the partnerships are legit. Yeah, he had to start a YouTube channel to keep people from claiming his picks. Is hilarious. Crypto God, that's exactly right, bro. I had to literally start a YouTube channel because people were going around stealing my picks and then claiming it was theirs because I never had a YouTube channel. I had to do what I had to do. Another gem and holding really well against Deepin is Solana is Yum. What is your thoughts? I think the AI projects on Solana will do well. Yeah, now it's dumped. It's like 6 million market cap now. So have a look at the chart. Yeah, it's been holding on very well, just consolidating to be fair. This has done very well as well. It's done like almost over 10x. Well over 10x. Unlocking world's first cloud gaming Deepin. Okay, so it's cloud gaming. Similar to Gaiman. I'm assuming these are their games, so they haven't really got a game out at the moment. They must be just rendering stuff then. Create experience with SDK. Okay. Team is doxed as well, which is good. Yeah, they've got a decent sized team as well. Is it backed by the Solana Foundation though? World's first cloud gaming Deepin. Transforming idle gaming rigs into eco-friendly power. So our decentralized pixel streaming infrastructure Deepin directly offers resource gamers ideal gaming machine that are 95% cost effective, sustainable and centralized cloud solution. Why does it need to be essential? Oh, more sustainable than centralized. Okay. Stream quality, cost effective. Okay. Doesn't even look too bad, to be fair. £400 per month. That could be a little bit expensive for the average person. Awarded Seal of Excellency, European Commission. It's good to see. Yeah, this looks like a good project, to be fair. Looks like a good project, my friend. Yeah, T13. That's a good DCA for Munity right now, yes. Munity right now is a good buy. If you don't hold a bag in Munity, right now is a good buy. But this is it's a good project, to be fair. I'll give you that. It's a good project. It doesn't have the exchange listing. Once this can get an exchange listing, this will do well. Let me add this to my list. It's a good research. It's a good decent coin. I'll have to look into this further though. But that is a good pick, my friend. That is a good pick. AA, very good pick, my friend. Stop shitting all the good picks on the live. Show them in the group or just DM me. But this is not a bad project though. They just lack the exchange listing, which is something I don't like. But it looks good though. It's good to see a deep in project with a docs team. Not many of them have a docs team. T13 is a good DCA for Immunity, of course. It's a good DCA. You know, Immunity is one of those projects. You know, chuck in like $1,000 or something very small. Whatever it could be for you, could be 500. Don't look at it. Come back to it like in 6 months time. Could do 100x. Could do a 50x. That's the kind of coin Immunity is. That's how I treat it. You know, my DJ and gaming project. You know, chuck like a couple of grand in there for me. Chuck a couple of grand in there, you know, and then come back in 5-6 months time, you know, 8 months time, and then just see what he does. That's all it is. That's what I look at it as. It's the best in the sector, so that's why I like it. This is like, you know, what's it called? This is like a D-race on steads. That's what I see as. It's literally like D-race on steads. Once their new game comes out, which is going to come out very soon, it's going to be built on Beam. You know, they're going to get on Beam. Beam's going to give them a shout out. It's going to do really well. Are we on 60 likes? Oh, Russ, good to see you, my friend. Russ, very good to see you. Crypto God, what happened to those other channels? Coincidence? Nope. I don't believe in coincidence, only evidence. Bars, amen. Good luck on the NFT, Crypto God. I don't really hold no NFTs myself, you know. I hold one NFT for my gaming project. I can't remember if I still have it or not. You see going to free. Yeah, I could see it going back to his all-time high. Definitely I can see it going back to his all-time highs. 75 likes or Gala Maxis will raid the stream. Where's the Gala Maxi? I want to see him come back. Actually, you know what? I haven't really done my weekly checkup on Gala and Illuvium. I haven't done my weekly checkup. So Gala, last time we checked, it was at 1 billion. Now it's at 750 million. And the guy said, this is the best gaming project in crypto. That's what he said, right? Let's have a look at Illuvium. Okay. So Illuvium has originally broken 60 cents or $60, sorry. The last time we was talking about this, the guy that we was having a discussion with, it was around 80 cents, around these regions here. So since then, you know, this has come down significantly. So, you know, look at, this is the thing, right? What is the catalyst that can make this project pump? It's on every single exchange already. So what is the catalyst that's going to make this go to the $1,000 again? You know, the $1,000 or 1,200 that he was saying. You know, I just don't see no catalyst in this. So I hope you're not holding this dead project, bro. This project is ass. We're on 60 likes. Diego, good to see you. Happy 4th of July from the US. You rock, brother. Diego, very good to see you, my friend. What is a good price for AMU and potential? Wow. With AMU, everyone should have a DeFi project on their list, on their portfolio. Now, in my opinion, a DeFi project that's on Solana is going to do well. Because there's Solana ETFs, etc., whatever it is, the Solana chain will do well. It's already done well, and it will continue to do well. I don't see why Amulet cannot perform if it's backed by the Solana Foundation, and they offer very good APY, and it offers extra security. Extra security is what most people want. I've never really looked at this. I've never been on the website, but if you look at it right now, right? Earn safely. The first yield protocol with built-in protection. This is what a lot of institutions want. You got UOB Venture Management. You got Solana Foundation. You've got a bunch of other venture capitalists. You've got the likes of Amanako Brand. You've got the likes of let's have a look. We can go further down. These are the partners. You got Mantle. You got OKX. You got Chainlink. You've got some very, very top backers. So when you got this many backers, where's the Amanako Brand? There used to be a Amanako Brand on here as well. Maybe it's on over here, at the top here. Yeah, there's a Amanako Brand right here. So yeah, we've got some very, very good backers for this project. The only thing that made me a little bit worried is the fact that they was about to get delisted off HTX. But as you can see, they haven't been delisted yet. So yeah, so far it's okay. But Amulet is good. This could easily do like a 20 to 30x from here. That's more conservative price action. 20 to 30x. I think it's the best DeFi project on Solana. That's why it's backed by the Solana Ventures. So I think it will do well. So if you look at the volume and the trading volume and stuff, it's really good. Really good. It's going to do well. I think if you guys want to be a little bit more, 500 million could happen for this project, which is like a 50x from here. Boy, Yaku is ass. Crypto God, Yaku is ass. Is it smart to convert all my GLQ to AUT since they have a similar market cap but all seems safer and has more potential? G-Man, that's a very, very good move because GLQ has run 100, multiple X's. I think at the heights I made like 50x on GLQ. It's run multiple X's. There's a bunch of early bag holders that's, if it does like another 20x, they'll be up like 500x or something stupid. With AUT, we don't have that yet. So AUT has more potential. AUT is like 10 times better investment than GLQ as well. That's a very good move, I would say. Not financial advice, but that's what I would do if I was in your situation. Yeah, it's not backed by the Soul team. It doesn't really matter though. Yeah, AA is in our group. I'm pretty sure AA is in my group. AA, are you in my private group? Can Mora hit 100 million market cap? Well, based off the fact that, Mora is 75% in circulation, it all depends on how well they market. But I do think Mora can do like a 30 to 50x. 100 million market cap is hard to say realistically. Immunity 0.03. I think Immunity can reach about 30x. Yeah, the market cap for that would be like what? Let me think. It'll be less than 20 million. So yeah, that's very possible, bro. That'll be like 6-7 million market cap for Immunity, which is literally fuck all. Like, all Immunity needs to go is like, if Immunity was to go to the same market cap of Crown, which is 37 million, that's like 100x. This is the bear market, price of Crown. If you compare Crown and Immunity, Immunity is way better than Crown. But if you just compare these two, this Crown and Immunity, they're worlds apart. But if you just, if Immunity just goes to the bear market price of this right here, when Bitcoin is like dumped like 20% or something, that's over 100x. So keep that in mind, guys. Munity is very, very decent at this current prices. Very good DCA right now on Munity. If you don't hold a bag, I would consider buying a bag now. It's 200. All you need is 26 million for 100x. If it does the same market cap in the next couple of months, let's say this does like 26 million or something. When the market picks up, gaming runs, this does 26 million market cap. That's 100x. The bear market price of Crown is well over 100x for this project. That's the potential it has. Not because it's a new project, it has dumped significantly. A lot of new projects all dump when they come out, especially gaming projects. So don't look at this and think this come out in more or less in a bear market. Now this is classed as a bear market. Amulet just lacks the exchanges. That's it. It's on KuCoin and stuff, but it just lacks the exchanges. Alchemist is here. Spout of your Illuvium Gala, please. I don't think Alchemist is here. Traded the rest of my chain link for AGI. Bought more AGI, Sensei, Lithium, Solana. Very good move, Ross. That's a very good move. Please don't ban him, mods. We haven't banned him. Oh no, did I vote? No, I didn't vote today, bro. Coin. Who did you vote for, Heath? Who did you boys vote for? Labour or Conservative? Will, good to see you. How you been, my friend? Yeah, good man. Just filling my bags. Don't want to coin to DCA for the next 1 to 2 months. Very good, Ross. 1 to 2 months next month DCA is going to be very good. What's the safest 30 to 50x? I got like 2K looking to make 75K around there. I would probably say ALT is probably the safest for 30 to 50x. Will, I would say ALT is the safest. If not, AI Tech. AI Tech would be like a safe 30 to 50x. ALT and AI Tech. What do I think of GFAL and Miria for gaming? Or you recommend something else for gains and picks? Well, Miria is a good gaming project because it's a layer 2 as well. Now, GFAL hasn't done anything substantial in the last 2 years. That is why I don't like that project as much anymore. I was bullish on it at one point. It had a very strong team. But the only thing with GFAL is they haven't done anything to prove themselves, right? Or to prove themselves, that they've done anything, very good. That's why I just don't really like GFAL at the moment. Maybe they're saving it for the bull run. We don't know 100%. They could potentially just, save it for the bull run. Whatever it is. Right now, I just don't know about it too much. Whereas Miria, if you guys want a good gaming project, Naka, after this unlock, could come down significantly. Naka is better than both of them, in my opinion. If you see Naka's involved with Microsoft now, which is very big. If these guys can get, it's Binance talking about this now as well. They've got decent exchanges already, but imagine they get Binance. It's going to do really well. The market cap of this, even though Miria is a little bit lower than this, but there's only 2 more decent unlocks on Naka. But if Miria goes down a bit lower, like back to floor prices, then it'll be worth the investment, I would say. That would be worth the investment. But both of these are decent. All 3 of them are decent. Miria is decent. Naka is decent. GFAL is good. GFAL is decent. I would pick Miria and Naka over GFAL though. What do I think of LMR? I've already looked into LMR. I love tacos. I've already looked into LMR. This ain't LMR. Which LMR are you talking about? I don't think there's an LMR. Well, that's RWA. LMR is deepen. This one here is deepen. Do you see the same as Sensei as you see as Immunity? No, I think T13, I think Sensei has way more potential than Immunity. Sensei as a low cap AI project is way better because AI and deepen is bigger narrative than gaming. So That's why. And AI deepen is although it's a bit saturated, but there's only very few good projects in AI. That's why. Whereas gaming, there's a lot of good gaming projects. But I think Sensei has more potential. Vote for Pedro. Who the hell was that? What do I think of Galileo? I'm sure that's an RWA project, right? Am I bugging or is that how you spell it? What's the ticker for this project, bro? I can't find it. You're gonna have to find the ticker, GMAD. Yeah, you have to give me the ticker, bro. I can't find it. Alchemist tied one thing in the chat just now. You're bringing back in here, but I want to speak to Alchemist. And ran away like a cockroach. Bro, he's only gonna come back here when oh, Leox. Bro, you could have just said Leox. I was thinking, what the hell is Galileo? That sounds so familiar. Yeah, Leox is pretty good. The only thing with Leox is, right, this is fundamentally a very strong project in the narrative. The only thing about this project is the lack of exchange listings. You know, if you go look at this, they only are Mexi now. That's it. If these guys can get a few exchange listings, this would have been a very good RWA pick, in my opinion. This is one that I held in my portfolio, and one that I took off after this. But yeah, Leox is a good RWA project. AWT website's down. Damn, let's have a look. Maybe they're having a revamp. But Leox is a good project. Just ask the team if they got any more exchange listings coming. Because if they do, then I would consider buying Leox again. But I made like a 12x on it, and I think it's just under 10x, like 8x on Leox. Let me add that to the list. I told a few people to buy Leox and did it like an 8x or something, bro. But I wouldn't buy it now though. It needs to come if they can confirm. If Leox can confirm a few more exchange listings apart from only Mexi, then I would reconsider buying back in. So you have to speak to the team, ask them, are they going to do it or not? I love BTC. I know about Arcade, yeah. I know almost all projects. I know Arcade. I think Arcade is decent. I think the vesting was just harsh from my memories. The vesting is just a bit harsh for this. Oh, the vesting is not even that harsh. It's just all early investors. Amulet 500 million, possibly. I don't know. I think Amulet is like 30 to 50x. That's the best way to put it. 30 to 50x. Yeah, seed is still up 59%, so I wouldn't touch it now. But this is like, if you hold OTK, there's no reason for you to hold this project. That's my base case. Because I hold OTK, I don't have no incentive to hold this project. But this is not a bad project though. Arcade is decent. It's very similar to PlayZap and OTK. You know, just have like arcade type games. I was kind of tracking this one before the first came out. Oh, so they are backed by the Solana Ventures. That's pretty good. Crypto.com, KuCoin, Merit Circle. They've got very good backers though. But you know, oh, they got My Pet Hooligan on here as well. Yeah, this is not bad actually. It's not bad. Have they got a game platform out? Yo, there's the shit Illuvium game on here. Star Atlas on here as well. No way. Where's their games though? Where's all their games? So these guys are like a game aggravator rather than a game developer. They've got good backers though, I'll give them that. Solana Ventures, Moonrock Capital, KuCoin Labs, Merit Circle. They've got a few decent backers there. Bro said 75 likes or G becomes an XRP maxi. If I become an XRP maxi, no one's watching me. Bro, what's on the dApp store? This can't just be like a game aggravator where they're just putting all the games on here. That's not really that impressive, is it? Register and join, explore and participate, and earn rewards. Let's have a look. What do I need to do? Nah, bro, this is I want to hold OTK over this, bro. It's not too bad though. Arcade is not too bad, I would say. I would rather buy this over PlayZap. Arcade is not bad. The vesting isn't even that harsh. It's going to be like 2-3 million by the start of next year. Yeah, so by January it's going to be 1.6 million, which is not too bad. Not too bad. Right now, for the next couple of months, I wouldn't touch this because it's all about the early investors are getting the tokens constantly. So it's going to keep going lower. It's going to continue to go lower. It's pretty normal for the these type of tokens. It's going to continue to go lower. If this goes to like 0.01-ish, I might consider grabbing a bag. It's not a bad project. AMU probably like 30 to 50x, I would say is possible. Munity doesn't have a website. What do you mean Munity doesn't have a website, bro? It just recently got on Dex2. Of course, Munity's got a website. This is Munity's website right here, my friend. Now, there's nothing wrong with Munity. Everything's cool. This is the website. This is the game that's coming out, the main game. This is the game coming out. It's pretty decent. It's going to be like a Coliseum, like a 1v1 type of game. Yeah, I think Arcade is doxed, yeah. Crypto God Arcade is doxed. We've got the white paper for this project, right? Look at the backers behind this project. They've got decent backers. No, this is the big studio behind it. Let me zoom into this shit. Look at the studio. Look at the games they've made. Some of these games are earning 25 million monthly revenues, which is massive. And they've got 32 employees over here. For the likes of Sandbox. This is like the Sandbox team as well, by the way. Sandbox team. They've got 6 employees in Belfast. Some in the UK as well. They've got a very massive team. Look at the backers here. You got Amanacore Brand, you got Polygon, you got Magic Square, you got the Sandbox. You've got a bunch of different. You got AWS Tech Games, you got Sparta. They've got very decent backers. They got very good backers. And as well as this, they're not just gaming, the DeFi as well. They do staking and lending as well. So it covers both narratives. Look, it's a DGen pick, my friends. Do not go balls deep into Munity. It's a DGen project. Don't hold a big percentage of your portfolio into it. Just hold something small. And that's all you need. And come back to you in like 6 to 8 months. You probably do like a 50 to 80x for all. So yeah. One cat is ass, bro. So the Arctic Telegram group and people, yeah, look, G-man, that's if the Telegram group, people are if the team's asking you for donations, bro, you should run away from that project. That's always a red flag. That just means they don't have no money, bro. That means no one's making money they're not utilizing the products. Either they're pocketing the money and expecting you to pay for the exchange listing. It's like, bro, that's a red flag. And I can't believe that Dream guy put Octa space above AI tech and AGI, that just shows that guy is a clown. Realistically, let's be honest, bro. How can you research that? What kind of research are you doing to invest into Octa as the top tier AI pick? That's crazy, bro. You're not doing no research in my eyes. Yes, the project is decent for Octa. It's a decent average project, but even the project is not even that good for people to be that bullish. Chippy, what is Chippy, bro? Is this a meme coin? If this is a meme coin, I wouldn't touch it, bro. This is the same devs as the one that rugged. This is the same. This is the Ambo dev, isn't it? Yeah, bro. This is the same T-Mania Ambo devs, bro. Don't touch these ruggy projects, bro. Chippy, if that Chippy you're talking about, bro, I love tacos. That's the same dev as T-Mania and Brett and all these other devs, bro. They're all scammers. $75 likes, or you have to long USDT. I don't like one cap, my friend. I don't like it. Alex, how you doing? It's good to see you. Hive Maker pumped recently. I might break even one day. Bro said I might break even one day. Hive Maker narrative, it kicked in randomly. You must have bought this high then, Ross. Yeah, you must have bought this high. The drive to earn projects haven't done anything. They're not going to do anything for a while. Pick them on. Pick a moon. I hope this is not a meme coin, bro. Oh, this is a gaming coin. Looks decent. So this is supposed to be Pokemon. Have they got a game out? You guys need to stop focusing on gaming so much. Because gaming projects are too saturated. You're not going to make money in gaming. You're going to make money in AI. So focus on AI over gaming. I would say so. 75 likes and G must buy a bag of Cardano. Yo, what kind of... I don't want 75 likes then, G, man. How many likes are we even on? Look at the 7 days. It's consolidating though, at least this project is. It's a Hive Maker, look at the 7 days. It's looking good on the 7 days, to be fair. Yo, this guy is everywhere, bro. Look at this guy. This guy right here is literally everywhere. He's making market predictions every day. Is he bored or something? Anyone remember Polychain Monsters? No. I don't even want to look at it, bro. That just sounds like a copycat of Pokemon. We're on 70. Damn, that's pretty impressive, that is. I didn't think we were going to get on 70 likes. That's pretty good, that is. Appreciate everyone that liked the stream. Look, you got to understand, right? You got to understand. Oh, shit, someone messaged me. Yeah, you're talking about Hive Maker, yeah. You guys got to understand, gaming is very saturated. There's a lot of gaming projects out now. So, for some of them to do well, it is very, very... it's very, very hard. This is why I like DGM projects in gaming rather than the high cap ones, because you have to keep your high cap for the safety nets, but you have to, focus more on the DGM ones, because they're the ones that are going to give you the chance of making 100x realistically. Yeah, BVM is a good project. I love tacos. Yeah, BVM is a good project. I would potentially DCA a bag of this, like my initial bag, around 50 cents. It could go as low as 30 cents. This could. BVM could go as low as 30 cents. It is possible, but in the long, in the grand scheme of things, this is a good project because there's a bunch of projects building on this, which means that they're pretty good. Yeah, it's a copycat, bro. Anything to do with copycats is like, why are gaming projects trying to make something that's already existed? This is why they don't perform. Like the ones that are gonna do wow is like the ones that are making something that's unique. Got 1000 Munity or AMU. Go 50-50 T13. Go 50-50. At least you cover both narratives rather than just one. If you put 500 in Munity and 500 in AMU, you cover both narratives, which is smarter than, just going in one narrative only. I'll go 50-50 in both. And there is no private unlocks for GFL. Yeah, that's another good thing. There's no private unlocks for GFL. Miria keeps adding they keep adding new tokens. They keep minting new tokens, which is what I don't like about Miria as well. Do you see the tools like Bollinger Bands, RSI, Fibonacci, and setting your bags on? How do you do it? I use it based on risk metrics, Gment. In a bull run, it's hard to just use RSI and all the other stuff. You have to use risk metrics. I've got some tools for the risk metrics, yes. The take in consideration, like you have to check when the heights are going to be. But generally, you can just look at a chart. I can just look at a chart and just know if something's topped out or not. You just have to look at sentiment and you have to look at where you are in the market, what part of the narrative, are you at the end of the narrative, you're in the middle of the narrative, this is like, and this is how you do it because yes, you can use some tools to do it. I've got some, some capable TA people in my group, very capable TA people in my group. They will help me out. I can understand TA to a decent level, but generally I can just look at a chart, and on the daily, on the hourly, or whatever it is. I'll just know if it's topped out or not. It's pretty obvious. You can just tell from sentiment. But I normally use risk metrics. Gman. I'll normally use risk metrics. What you think Alt Sensei will do 50x? It will be like 2025, couple of years. This may first bull run, so I don't know how this works. Yeah, Wilt. Realistically, a lot of these coins will pump when the narrative kicks in. So we don't know which narrative is going to kick in first, Wilt. So the way it works is we diversify our portfolio because we don't know which narrative is going to kick off first. If you diversify, you don't care which one kicks off first. If you overbuy in one narrative, you're going to wait throughout the whole cycle for that narrative to pump. But what if that narrative pumps last? You would have just missed a whole bunch of gains throughout the cycle. You understand what I'm saying? So if gaming takes off first, we're already positioned. Then we take our money from gaming and then reinvest it into the next narrative. So that way your bags increase as you go down the path of all the narratives. Crypto works in narratives. It starts off with one thing. People take profits, move money into the next thing. That's how it works. So yeah. You have to just basically wait till 2025 or until the Fed pivot. Then we'll start seeing a rally in all markets, in the entire market. We have to go into economic expansion to see the massive bull run that we're waiting for. I am fine, thanks for asking. Now that much correction might happen as is crypto, gaming must pump sooner or later. Yeah. Gaming will always pump. In crypto, gaming will always pump. Gaming pumped in November last year, but everyone was saying it's the best narrative ever. Now that it's dumped back down, everyone's saying it's dead, which is stupid, bro. In my opinion, that's stupid. It's just normal, like, stupid human psychology where when a narrative is pumping, everyone just says the rest of the narrative is shit. It's like when meme coins are pumping, everyone was saying utility is dead, just buy meme coins. But then 2 months later, AI was doing like 40, 50 X's. Everyone was saying AI was the best. And then 2 months before that, gaming was pumping. Everyone saying gaming was the best. This is just a very stupid way to think. A lot of people do think like this, unfortunately. Do I like Zeus? I don't really like Zeus, no. I think Zeus's dilution is too harsh. I wouldn't touch Zeus, bro. The dilution is too high for this. Way too harsh for this project. It's like a BRC20 token on the Solana chain. But dilution is too high. I wouldn't touch it. I might someday break even on GFAO too. Yeah, look, GFAO hasn't really dumped that much, so you'll break even on GFAO as well. Out of the best gems, which one should I DCA today? Altaf Motola, please. Yeah, my friend, the best gems today are to buy a bag. I would consider AI tech. Although it came down here at 12, now it's gone back up. But 12 cents for this in the long run is very good. Just put your buy orders a bit lower as well. You can buy a bit more. Or I would potentially wait to go a little bit lower before I buy a bag. It looks like the market is kind of recovering. Yeah, Bitcoin's back up to like 58k. It'll just go back down though. But those two are the best DCAs. Munity is a good DCA today. Munity is a decent DCA today. Just wicks up and down. This is the problem with this project. People buy it and then someone sells. People buy someone else. This is called consolidation. Munity is a good project to hold to DCA now. I've been in crypto since 2017, G-Ment. Wilt. It's hard to say realistically. It all depends on real world. Most of the time, gaming runs first. Most of the time. I would say probably gaming. But it could be AI this time. It's going to be AI or gaming most likely. Is it good or bad that Bitcoin is deviating from the stocks market? Is it? Yeah, it's good because stock is going to dump very soon. So if it's deviating, that's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. We don't want it to be as close as stocks because realistically stocks are going to dump. They've been rallying for so much, they need a dump. So it's better that way anyways. Quasar, good to see you as well, my friend. Yeah, bro, Alex, it's like the feelings change so fast, bro. It's like when meme coins pump and everything's dumping. It's like, sell all utility, they're useless, just buy meme coins. It's so stupid. They weren't saying that when AI was pumping and gaming was pumping and proof of work tokens were pumping. They never say that then. They say when it's like you just missed all that money waiting for meme coins to pump. Is stupid. Q and AI, I don't really like Q and AI, bro. Let's see, Q and yeah, I don't really like this project. This is like a tool. It's a good tool to use. Is this out? This is the one you can mine and stuff. Where do you see who is backed by? You don't see that anywhere. I've never really looked into this project. It's one that you have to kind of look into, to be honest, to understand it. Myth, how you doing, my friend? I've accumulated my AI tire bag, 90 to 80 million market cap. Is that decent? Only got a small amount of dry powder left. Yeah, Myth, that's pretty decent. That's good enough for AI tech in the long scheme of things. Satoshi Sync is a good crypto. What the hell is Satoshi Sync? This looks like a dead project to me. I'm not really bullish on the runes chain anymore, the runes narrative. It's kind of died down faster than BRC20. This runes narrative died faster than BRC20 did. Zero knowledge, no code, permissionless, and cross-chain. That's pretty good. Bro, this just looks like another bridging token, bro. I don't like these type of projects. Don't buy these bridging tokens, although they can pump, but it's just like there's so many bridging tokens, we just don't know which one's gonna perform, bro. And I don't think this one will. Yeah, I wouldn't touch this, bro. Already closed my AI tab back for now. Yeah, that's fine. Can you explain what pivot means, 2025 means? Well, the Fed's going to pivot this year. It's just when they pivot, they come to the rescue and they start printing aggressively. That's all it means. A Fed pivot is when they print aggressively to save. It's like when they pivoted. Do you remember when one of the banks went down? We've seen a massive crash in crypto. And then they pivoted and we've seen a big pump after. Is when they pivot, they print aggressively. They print a large amount to save the banks, and then we see the crypto market pump. That's all it means. Yeah, if stocks dumps, we are gonna dump harder. I agree, Russ. Don't layer 1, layer 2s pump first, since most of them are in the top 100. Yeah, look, that's true. A lot of these, top 100 coins they pump along with Bitcoin. Generally the entire market kind of pumps behind Bitcoin, but the top 100 coins generally pump harder because they follow Bitcoin more. Yeah, I agree with you, G-Man. I watched a channel that started saying that only if buying meme coins, and this cycle I left immediately. But there's idiots like that still now. That Kubian guys were saying to buy memes only, Russ. Buy memes only, no utility. That guy's going to be waiting for 30k BTC for the next 5 years, realistically. He's expecting 30k BTC. I don't think that's going to happen, bro. And I'm with people, and with time, people will go smaller and smaller projects. That's how it works, yeah. So the way it works is Bitcoin pumps first, then Ethereum, then all that money goes into the top projects, the top altcoins. Then all of that money flows down to the mid caps, and then all of that money flows back down to the micro caps, and then lastly memes. That's how it works like most cycles. But within those, there will be narratives in between those. So when it comes to the low caps, there will be narratives within each one. I think this cycle is going to mostly work with narratives rather than, that's the way it's going to work, is through narratives. We've got so many coins that the best way to do it, the best way it works is the entire narrative pumps rather than specific coins. Yeah, possibly Quasar. Not anytime soon, though. Not anytime soon. I think this whole concept of the AI taking over and all this bullshit, it's just too early to even think about stuff like that, bro. It could happen, but I think we're too early, bro. Like, I don't think people realize how early we are for AI. AI is a bubble. AI is a bubble, because a lot of people think that AI is going to be here, bro. NVIDIA chips are too expensive. AI is too early. We don't have even completed AI agents yet. That hasn't even been completed, but we're too early for AI. But it's a bubble we need to take advantage of now before it pops. I think the AI bubble will pop in 2026, and the 90%, 99% of these AI coins are going to be scams. They're just going to die. Right now is a bubble that's going to burst anytime, but we have to take advantage of it this year and next year, and then when it pops, we don't care because we've already taken profits. But AI is a bubble. We're too early for AI right now. We don't have the tech for AI. We don't have we don't even have the facilities for AI right now. So it is a bubble, but we have to take advantage of it now. Do we like Oracle's Alright Chain? I like Alright Chain, yeah. I just don't think it's worth the investment now. Alright Chain, I was investing into it very early. Made a good amount of money on it. Still hold a moon bag. I think it still do well. But as an investment now, I just don't think it's worth. This might do like a 10 to 20x from here max. Possible, maybe like a 10x. 10 to 15x for this project. It is a good project though. But look, a lot of people get misconcluded by the market cap, right? This is the market cap, this is the highest the market cap has ever been. Do not look at price action, because the last cycle, this was around the last cycle, the highest they went to was 72 million. You understand what I'm saying? Do not look at price. A lot of people keep misunderstanding this, right? If you look at this, right, you think, oh my God, it can go back to $80. But bro, the dilution was bare minimum then. If you look at it right now, the market cap wise, bro, it's at the highest it's ever been. Over here, it was like 72 million. So always take that in consideration before looking at the all-time high. Is most of these all-time high projects, they never get reached. You know, the price will never go up because the reason this one as high as $80 is because it only took was $72 million. That's it. Now it's at 200 million or 100 million now. But the highest it went was like close to 250 or some shit. You understand what I'm saying? Always remember to check that, bro. A lot of people do not check that stuff. Is they only look at price. You know, oh, this can go back to $80. No, it can't. It can't go back to $80, bro. Because if you look at the market cap last cycle, it was like the highest was like 70 million. It's already surpassed that now in the bear market now. People don't ever look at that stuff. Should you be worried about Tectum? Nah, you shouldn't be worried about Tectum, my friend. If you keep up to date with Tectum on the Twitter, they're doing regular AMAs. The entire market is dumping. I'll give you a very similar project to Tectum, right? Bitcoin layer 2, whatever it is. Look at Space. Space has broken its all-time highs, all-time lows. It's more or less broken its all-time lows. Its all-time lows were like $3. Now is already below that. You know, Tectum hasn't hit its all-time lows yet. So yeah. We're on 75 likes, Minato. Let's push for the 80 likes, boys. Let's push for the 80 likes. I might do like an extra 20 minutes because today I haven't been shouting, so my throat doesn't hurt. Generally, my throat starts hurting, no homo. And, you know, I have to cut it off. But today I haven't really been talking too loud. So I can probably continue. I don't think you should be worried about Tectum, my friend. You know, fundamentally, nothing has changed about Tectum. If anything, Tectum should be getting more bullish. Apart from the price action, obviously. They do weekly AMAs. Their product is almost complete. You know, Tectum pumped to like $45 or something. You know, almost $50, you know, despite having a fully working product. Now they're getting very close to finishing their soft nodes, the SDKs. Eventually, people can start building on these guys. You know, once people can start building on them, this is when we'll start seeing Tectum do really well. And at the same time, there is no more dilution for Tectum anymore. This is going to be the dilution till 2026. So there's no more new tokens coming in circulation. No new people to dump. 80 likes and Sensei pumps exactly. And you know, once their product is complete and they're aiming for mass adoption, you know, this could do really well. You gotta believe in the tech for this one. Like, the tech is really good for this. Apart from that, they're integrating AI. The team is very smart. Yeah, I wouldn't be worried about Tectum, my friend. If the team kind of disappeared, you know, they kind of faded it, no developments, then I would be worried. But right now, should I be worried about Tectum? God with the crypto stamp used to watch his channel when he was really small. I don't know who that is. Iron. I can have a look at Iron quickly. But there's so many irons. Which one is it? Myth. I don't know which one it is. He made a crypto calling crypto banter, calling out crypto and deleted it. Must have been threatened. Yeah, he must have hit the lawsuit on him, Russ. Is your best gem? Can you please write narratives beside which coins I want to go heavy on AI? Yeah, my friend, look. Why did that just happen? Oh shit, hold on. Right here, my friend, look. If you go down here, there you go. AI Deepin, these are the tokens. RWA, these are the tokens. You know, in the gaming, these are good tokens. Potentially, like, I'll probably add up a couple more. Layer 1s, these are the good tokens. Layer 2s, Bitcoin, BRC20, these are good tokens. Entertainment, ZF, memes, Amulet. So I'll have them here. Do you know any YouTubers that's also good in crypto? I don't watch no YouTubers, G-man. I haven't watched a YouTuber in a long time. I might start watching them again. Maybe they give me some good alpha. I have 2 memes on my watch. Samo and Wojak. Could you check out? I'm not going to check out meme coins tacos because I don't really understand meme coins too well. Munity or Maniki if you had to choose. It depends how many X's you want because Maniki is going to do like a 20-30 X or something. Maybe like pushing a 50X max. Probably Maniki. It depends what you want. This is like a meme coin narrative, so it depends what narrative you need to cover realistically. It's hard to say which one to pick. I would hold both though. T13, I would hold both. If you think BTC is going to drop more, why would you buy alts at this moment? Well, because Genco's, we can't time the bottom. Me saying alts Bitcoin can go lower is just a speculation. You can never time the bottom. People who try to time the altcoin bottom or any bottom always loses out in crypto. If you DCA some bags now, because some altcoins have already bottomed, we already seen like Bitcoin dump significantly the last couple of days, but alts only went down like 10%, 15% max. That's not really a lot, is it? So this is why I tell you guys DCA, because if Bitcoin was to go to 50K now, the most we'll see is like an extra 10% drop. Is that really a lot? Are you going to risk missing the bottom for a 10% drop realistically? You could just buy a bit more. This is why you DCA slowly. If you DCA, in the grand scheme of things, your averages come down anyways. So it doesn't really matter what price you get into. You understand? There is definitely an AI bubble, and we are certainly not too early for AI. JetGPT is a great example. Yeah, look, it's an AI bubble, but we are early for AI in a sense right now. But I think this AI bubble will pump eventually. It will pop eventually. And only a few good AI projects will remain. This is what I mean by AI as a bubble in the crypto space. 99% of them are scams. There's only a few good ones. Most of them are just copy and paste using very, very old, AI technology, LLMs, large language models. Most of them are like AI, image, text generations. They're terrible. So, yeah. Yeah, more than enough, bro. Immunity should be a very small percentage of your portfolio, bro. That's it. Very small percentage of your portfolio. Yeah, T13, if you got a decent sized portfolio, 1.3K is more than enough, bro, for immunity. More than enough for the long run. Do you think TET ever close to Solana is ever... Well, that's hard to tell, Jasper. That's hard to tell. If they get mass adopted, then I would say it would do really well. So that's what they're aiming for, mass adoption, yeah. Easy, my friend. Don't compare any project to Solana. I'm a Sol Maxi. Yo, AA, you're funny, bro. All right, boys. 2 hours. Last ad break before we cut it off. Join the VIP group. You get VC allocations. You get private streams. You get portfolio reviews. You get your coin reviews. You get early access to videos. In the bull run, these VC allocations, you don't need to put, buy 5,000-6,000 of Dex check and stake it to get the early calls. I get these VC allocations for you guys anyways. I'm a VC. If you guys want to join, feel free to join. I'll potentially do like another 10-15 minutes as the chat is active. Let's get to 80 likes and I'll do another 20 minutes. Let's get to 80 likes. No, I have made the most gains out of all these other YouTubers. In terms of gains, I don't think there's any YouTuber that's made as much gains as I have this cycle. That's why I'm the best. These are my calls. I was the first YouTuber to ever talk about AGI AI tech. I was calling these in November times. Most people have heard about these in January. I was telling people to buy at the lows in November. And look at all the gains I've made, bro. Let's go back to this list. We could potentially add a few more projects on here. I don't know. But for now, this list is solid. Yeah, T13. Yeah, I hope that's a very small percentage of your portfolio, bro. Watch Archie. He's the best. Archie is the best student, yeah. Archie is funny, bro. He's funny. Did a course and everything. Bro, I can't believe he did a course that charged people like 5 grand, bro. That guy is crazy. Right now, Te O Sensei O. Yeah, T13, I would agree with you. Te is a good DCA, O is a good DCA, Sensei is a good DCA, 100%. We should do a watch along Archie, Seth, and Galaxy, one stream of each. Forget that, bro. I don't want to do that. Saif. So GTAI, right? I'll miss your comment. GTAI is awful. Even though the concept is bullish, I like the concept behind GTAI. But the fundamental thing that throws me off with this project is these early investors are up huge amounts. They're up over 6x on the investment. And if you look at the vesting schedule, right, it is extremely harsh. The market cap is 16 million. You know, by the start of next year, you know, the market cap is going to be 28 million. And then by, let's say, February, March time, 32 million. So the vesting schedule for this isn't the best because most of these tokens are for the early investors. You got to keep in mind, you got to think, right, where is all the tokens going? Let's see how much tokens are in the hands of early investors. 26% is for the private sale. Let's do the calculation of this, right? So 26% for private, right? 4%, that's 30% for seed, 4% for public, 4% for advisory, and 2% for KOLs. So you do the maths, that's almost 40% of the supply. Almost half of the supply is in the hands of early investors. Why would you even buy this token? If 40% is in the hands of early investors, do you really think this project is going to pump? I don't think it's possible. I would rather buy AGI than this, my friend. AGI will give you more returns. During that big AI pump, how much did this pump when it first came out? It did like a 4-5x, that's it. That's not really that impressive. Since then, it's just come consistently down. But the vesting schedule is too harsh for this. I wouldn't touch it. If you have that many of the suppliers, if you have that many of the tokens in the hands of early investors, would that really be worth the investment? Almost 50% of the supply, half of the supply is in the hands of early investors, bro. These tokens get very greedy. They make their money with VCs and stuff, and then they just don't care about the project. So I wouldn't touch this project, bro. Yes, Chris. We're on 83 likes. Damn. That's a new all-time high, boys. That's a new all-time high. Let's break that. Let's get to 90 likes. Yeah, so Saif, AGI 100% over GTAI, bro. This is the thing, right? I don't even think these guys are going to get on any tier 1 exchange. This thing's whereas AGI is going to get on Binance. That's a significant difference. Thanks for clearing that up. Do you think Beam is a good buy? Is bleeding hard at the time. I think Beam is a very good gaming project. I think Beam will do really well. Even though it's already ran significantly, but I think Beam is really strong, yes. Beam is a good project. It's a good safety net in your portfolio in the gaming sector, Genkos. So I do think Beam is pretty good, yes. I love tacos. Where can you join the group? You can join it via the link in the description. I love tacos. You can join the buy me a coffee link or through WAP. It's up to you. This one's easier because I don't have to chase people up. So you can join here, tier 3. You get a £50 a month, which is quite cheap because I do give the best alpha at all these other groups. These other groups will charge you like 100 a month, but then they don't give you the good alpha like I do. So you can join my group through here. I'm only going to have a limited amount of spaces in my group. That's the thing. I'm not going to just go have 1,000 people in there. Once the market picks up, there'll probably be hundreds of people that will join. But then I don't want to have too many people in there because it turns into a headache. I'd rather have, good people in there. Dude, why carrot for gaming Tokenomics is terrible? Yeah, look, Carrot, the tokenomics isn't the best. But the game is really good though. It's like a 3x dilution, which is for the market cap is quite high. But the thing is, you don't have to hold this all the way to the end of the bull run. You hold this like, it's going to be like 100 million in market cap. I don't see why this can't do like at least 1 or 2 billion. A 10 to 20x. Don't see why it can't do it. Because the game looks really good. They got very good backers. The team is solid. We're not going to hold this forever. We hold it towards like sometime June, July times, May times. We only hold this when the gaming run pumps. That's it. We don't hold this all the way to the end of the bull run. You can add Corpo on here. I can add Corpo on here. I think Corpo is decent, but the thing with Corpo is I wouldn't touch it now because all the early investors are up decent amount. So I wouldn't touch it now. Then what other gaming projects would you consider putting on here? I don't even hold Corpo. I don't even hold Carrot. So, if you want me to take it off, I don't mind. I don't hold it myself. But most gaming projects, the vesting is terrible anyway. So, and the dilution is terrible. But I like Corpo as a project though. Could you see at least 5? Yeah, I can see at least 500 million, of course. Of course. That's the bare minimum for alt. For those of you that don't understand alt, right? For those of you that don't understand alt, I know there's quite a lot of new people in my stream right now. If you look at alt, right? Just look at the institutions that are utilizing alt. So, alt provides the entire storage for the BNB chain. So they provide storage for the entire BNB chain. You understand what I'm saying? You've got the likes of Lenovo Image, Tencent Cloud, IBM, Dow. These Seagate, these are massive institutions that is utilizing alt. You understand what I'm saying? That is the significant difference behind this project. Now, apart from this, they also have a layer 1 that can run 20,000 TPS. That is also a block DAG. And it can do smart contracts. So that is very bullish. That's a better layer 1 than Casper. Realistically, that's a better layer 1 than Casper, technically. You understand what I'm saying? And at the same time, these guys earn 12 million profits annually. Keep in mind, annually. If you guys look at the ecosystem behind this project, let's go on Twitter. This project is brand new, by the way. The dilution is minimum. There's like 8% in circulation by the end of 2025, August, September times. I think it's September, What did I just see, bro? Anyways, by the end of 2025, the dilution is going to be, only 16%. So that's like a 1x dilution. Or they had the AMA, but they just got another grant from Microsoft. So these guys are not only backed by the big institutions, utilized by the big institutions, they're also backed by Google and Microsoft. Just look at this. You got the institutions like BNB, all of these ones. You got Google and Microsoft. Google and Microsoft have invested in the development of the project. They're giving them grants. This is very similar to AGI. You've got all the top universities in America. These are the projects they built on themselves. Ali Wallet, they got their own DEX. They're going to get a bunch of good exchanges. Fundamentally, this project is really good. Very, very good project. Of a project that earns 12 million annually, they don't have no incentive. And look, on top of this, right? This is not even the most bullish thing, right? This is another bullish thing right here. Where's it gone? Where's their buyback starts? Because they was about to do a bunch of buybacks. Right here, look. So we're happy to report, Alt Foundation has kicked off its Q3 token buybacks using only 30. So they use every quarter, they use 30% of the revenue, which is totaling 600,000. So every quarter, only 30% of the supply Well, 30% of the revenue they used for buybacks. So that means they earn 22 million every quarter, which is massive. You understand what I'm saying? So, and then on top of this, let's go down a bit more. See if we can find it. Let's see if they can find the burning aspect. Because not only this, they do very, very heavy burns as well. Every quarter they burn a decent amount. Where's it gone, bro? I think it's too far down. Can I not just search this down? It's annoying, bro. Whatever, bro. They burn as well. They burn every quarter and do buybacks every quarter, bro. That's all I gotta say. I'm not gonna search that keep searching for that shit. Yeah, so that's my best AI project, Mustafa, so far. What do you mean? What do I mean? T13. What are you on about? Curiosity, thoughts on Colby. Yeah, Colby is ass, bro. I don't like projects that make replicas of other stuff, bro. You know, I like Munity because instead of having one game like Crown, Meta, whatever, ZK Race, D Race, and all the other ones, they have 3 different games. That's why I like Munity. Is at least you're not copying the thing, like the crowd. Colby is just a replica of what's that game? Among Us. So I don't like this project. It'll pump though, it'll pump. Sam, Bold. Yeah, Bold is decent. But I would only buy Bold during a trade. I would only trade it during a gaming run. I wouldn't buy it now. What part small in your portfolio? Like a very small percentage of your portfolio, T13. What part you hope is? Oh, Munity. I hope Munity is a small part of your portfolio. Yeah, Bold is a good trade for when the gaming run takes off. I wouldn't buy it now though. A group too big doesn't function properly. Yeah, exactly. A group too big becomes a pump and dump group, realistically, because people that got in earlier, they'll dump on the people above them, and it just leads like a chain reaction. So I don't like having a big group. It will just lead to a pump and dump group, bro. I don't like Open Fabric. I love tacos. It's the same thing as GTAI. The vesting is like 36% of the tokens is in the hands of early investors, and they up a decent amount on the investment as well. So it's fundamentally the same thing. That's why I don't like the project. I've already talked about it here. I just don't like it. I'll just show you quickly because just so you can understand, right? So we talked about GTAI. Let's have a look at Open Fabric. If you go into like pre-sales and stuff, whatever, then it's fine. But right now, bro, look at the token sales, right? These guys are still up on the investments. The seed guys are up 8x. That's a decent amount on the investment. 9.5x on the investment. That's 9.5x on the investment. And then you go to the vesting schedule. You add up all these tokens, is like 15%, 20% for the early investors right there, 24%, KOs 26%, partners, that's like almost 30 something percent of the supply is in the hands of early investors. So do you really think that's worth the investment? I don't think it is. And keep in mind, is linear unlocks, right? By the start of next year, this is going to be like 50 million in market cap, approximately 47 million in market cap. For this to do a 10x, you need like 450, 500k pretty much. A 20x is a 1 billion. I just can't see this doing that, bro. Look at the shit exchange. It doesn't even have a DEX. Mexi, KuCoin, Big Get only. So how do you expect this to reach $1 billion in market cap? I can't see it. 86 likes. Damn, that's pretty good, that is. Yeah, Mask Bloke. I like Casper. Casper's always going to be a good project. It's holding up a lot of people's portfolio now. I think it'll do well. Casper's good. Casper's like a good 10 to 20x project. Easily the best group in crypto. Chilling here with the fam on the 4th. No one comes close to Crypto G. All the rest can go hope. Appreciate you, Rock. Yeah, I have the best private group, bro. Definitely. 100 likes or Richard Hart shows up at your house. Yeah, T13, you must have a good portfolio, then that's good. Bro, that's what I'm saying. 140k for 1.3k immunity. That's brilliant, that is. That's a lot. Gee, am I doing all right, Sensei or Te? Yeah, also, or is a gaming pick. You got Sensei, which is good. You need or, and you need like a safety net amongst that. Te is good as well. What you need, T13, is, I would say you need a strong gaming project now. So something like OTK, T13. You need a strong gaming project, either OTK or Naka. And then you also need something like AI Tech or AGI as a safety net. Something that can guarantee some X's. You want some X's, you want some guarantee some X's as well. Kesbo, how are you doing, my friend? Why should we hold AGI? Well, because we got to AGI's really early, bro. It does like another 30x. That's like 400x from your investment, Kesbo. That's why we hold it. But if AGI can still do another 30x from here, or like another 25x. But for you guys, for us guys, it will be like 200-300x. But because it's not fair for people for me to shield my bags, because I bought AGI and AI Tech at the bottom, I can shield them. Don't get me wrong, I made like 42, 45x on them. But this is why I give you guys alternatives like Sensei and Alt. So, but I would hold those two as a safety net. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah, 400x is insane. So if I get like another 20x on AGI, I would ultimately be getting 420x, and another 20, 30x on AI Tech. For me, that's like 450x. Bro, this is the crazy thing, right? I told Sepro to buy AGI and they called it shit. Since then, I was like, bro, what do you mean AGI is shit? Do you do any research in any projects? How is AGI shit? You understand what I'm saying? So I don't even think you even know what it was. I don't even think you even looked into it. But AGI is fundamentally stronger than AI Tech. Because AI Tech is, now they got the data center is more solidified. At one point, they didn't even have a data center. It was all a concept. Now that they have a data center, it's more solidified. But AGI has a tool called Lucy, which is one of the best AI agents in the crypto space. They are legit AI projects. Imagine having an AI agent with a DEX built within it. You could tell your AI agent, buy me $1,000 worth of immunity, and it will go carry out that transaction for you without you having to do anything. Imagine when retail comes into crypto and uses that, they're going to love it, because a lot of retail people don't even know how to buy on DEX. Then you don't have to buy on DEX. Anything that can make a person's life easier, because a lot of people are lazy. People want to make their life easier. The best way to do it, is to have a tool. This is why I like Lucy. Lucy is going to do really well. They've already released the second volume now, which is improved version. One of the fundamental things I like about AGI is the team locked up their tokens for an extra 2.5 years. That shows they're here for the long run. Otherwise, they could have made millions. They would have made millions of AGI right now, millions. But because they locked up their tokens for another 2.5 years, it shows they want to be a blue chip. They want to be here for a long time. They are a legit project. That is a good sign. Your T13, send me that after this live stream, bro. You keep asking me to watch it. I haven't watched it. Send that to me after this live stream in the private group. I will have a look at it. I want to have a laugh, because I know Octa's ass, bro. Octa is ass. I don't know why people like Octa so much. The only thing they can say is good is the charts, which I agree with them. I agree with the charts. The chart is pretty good. If you look at the chart, the reason this hasn't dumped is because no one has really made any money for the last year. If you held this token for the last year, all you would have made is like a 3x. Is that really anything to dump on? Like you'd rather wait for the bull run. That's why it hasn't dumped. And because 30% is staked, when it gets unstaked, all of those guys are going to take profits and dump this down. And there's gonna be no buyers, bro. You can only buy this on Mexi and Uniswap. Like, that's terrible. I feel like alt would benefit me more instead of AGI AI tech, since I believe you said it's good to have one really good. Yeah, I agree with that, T13. But Kesbo, I agree with you what you're saying as well. You know, if you didn't get into alt, I mean, if you didn't get to AI tech and AGI, I think AI tech can still do a 30 to 50x from here, and AGI can still do a 30x. They're just a good safety net in your project. So yeah. Yo, we can't believe I've been live for 2.5 hours. That's crazy, bro. Hold on, let me check my phone for 2 seconds. Boys, let's get to 90 likes, and I'll do another 10 minutes. Yo, do you like Pyron smart contracts on Casper? Yeah, that's smart, that is. But isn't Casper going to do their own smart contracts anyways? So I don't think it's like a layer 2. It's like basically what Manta and all these other ones are, or C and all these Base and all these guys are for Ethereum. Pyron's the same thing for Casper. Yep. Let me see what Pyron's at right now anyways. This pumped randomly and everyone was so bullish, bro, just out of nowhere. It just jumped straight back down to all-time lows. Just had a massive pump. This could have another run. This could have another pump though. I'll have to look into this. We'll see if they're updating it anytime soon. Is little bot a real AI bot or a real person, please? Yo, Khalid, that's funny, bro. Nah, bot is a real person, bro. Why would bot be a thingy? Bro, that's he's Diego. His name's Diego. Yeah, Khalid is a real person, bro. Fassi, how you doing, my friend? My G, how are you, bro? Yeah, likes in discovery mode. How many likes are we on, Khalid? Would there be anything to come out on Casper on the KRC side? I think so, yeah. I don't think they're going to do it themselves, but I think a lot of people are probably making a bunch of meme coins right now as we speak on Casper KRC20. Now, I don't know if any of them have been performing. I can assume they're not. Casper, Pyron was supposed to be Casper's with smart contract. Yeah, basically. But then is that really that impressive? But alt is a block DAG with smart contracts. It's not really that impressive, is it? We're on 89 likes. Boys, let's get to 90 likes. I might like it myself to get to the 90 likes. I haven't liked the video myself yet. Then we'll be on 90 likes. That's decent though. That's actually decent. We are 90 now. Damn, that's beautiful, that is. I should be getting monetized today then. Really, still. In the next couple of days, I should be monetized now. I'm putting that work. How much money can you make from airdrops? You can make good money from airdrops, Saif. You can actually make very good money. The only thing with airdrops is you have to pick the right ones. A lot of them could be a waste of time. You know, they don't give you the best. But look, if you got into like stuff like why you mean cap? Why is that cap? But you can actually make good money from airdrops though. Like for example, what's that Notcoin? If you farmed that, you would have ultimately made like 2-3 grand for doing nothing, just for tapping a screen. Some airdrops do really well. Some of them are just long to do. Well done for kicking Cool Beans to the... Bro, that guy was so annoying, Khalid. I had to kick that guy out, bro. I've never seen someone so pessimistic 24 hours, bro. It was just getting on my nerves. I gave him a warning. I goes to him, bro, listen, I don't need your money. I don't care about your money, bro. If you're going to cause a disturbance in the community constantly... Let me go log into my 100th account to like it. Yo, go make 100 accounts now and like all my videos. Oh, she's crazy. Yeah, but Khalid, look, I gave the guy a warning. You know, realistically, I don't like people causing arguments in a group. And he was doing it constantly. I gave him a warning, you know, earlier in the day. I even made a separate chat in the group for off-topic stuff. And then he went in there for a bit, you know, started talking shit in there. And then eventually no one replied to him. He got bored. And then as soon as Fizz came back in the general chat, you know, just talking to little bot, he just came out of nowhere and just started insulting him, bro. You know, I've had multiple messages now of people complaining, telling the guy, bro, like, stop, you know, like, bro, either control it or just make a separate chat. But it's annoying, bro, when you're constantly having to tell someone, you know, to constantly, to basically constantly stop arguing with people, bro. I don't like people like that. A lot of people go to work, they come back, you know, and they want to look at the chat. They want to see some productive stuff. They don't want to see a guy just arguing, being pessimistic, just chatting shit 24 hours, bro. So I had to kick him out, Khalid, bro. I don't like stuff like that, bro. I don't care. You know, I don't care about your little whatever. I don't even know what his membership was, to be fair. But I don't really care either way. I think AI Tech got more pump potential. I feel like AGI is a great project, but the only AI agent, AI agent is gaming as well. I mean, AGI is gaming as well. I mean, look, this type of stuff can show you how strong a project is, right? When AGI went as low as, 14 cents, it pumped as high as like 24 cents. Keep that in mind, right? It went to like 14 cents, but it went all the way to like 26, 27 cents. Whereas AI Tech, when he had his massive dump in the last month, it went to like 11. You know, it went to like 11 and it only pumped to like 15. You understand what I'm saying? So there's more interest in AGI because AGI has more blue chip potential. But obviously AI Tech has more gains potential because the market cap is lower, fundamentally lower. So yeah. Yeah, I do think AI Tech has more potential gains. But I would say Alt is a better investment than both of them in terms of gains returns. Alt is a better investment than both of them. Yo, Anissa, you're funny. Yo, she made an account called Anissa too, you know. What an idiot. Tana, how you doing, bro? You good? Yeah, the chat got a little bit spammy, bro, and people don't want to be hearing that shit, bro. It's like the market's already dumping. Why do we need to hear some other guy just constantly being pessimistic, just chatting shit in the background? We don't need that, bro. We already know the market's dumping. We don't need you to hear it a million times from your fucking mouth, bro. And this is not the first group he's been kicked out of, bro. He's been kicked out of multiple other groups as well. Because he has this same concept of, he's one of those guys that thinks, forget utility, buy meme coins, that's it. You can't argue with people like that, bro. Rather just get rid of them. Yeah, look, Anissa, you gotta make like 98 more accounts. Alright, boys. Should we wrap this up now? I think we got well over 90 likes. That is very impressive for a live stream. And ultimately, you know, I appreciate all you guys that came down, that watched this live stream for the 2.5 hours. And I don't think I'll be live tomorrow because Ram, okay, look, I'll have a look at your project before I go. Natix is fundamentally a strong project. You thought we were talking about Archie. 93 likes, that's pretty good to be fair. I'm happy with 93 likes. You think if I hit that, I think if I do that 3 hours, I could potentially hit the 100 likes. Why is he saying it's gone to 0? It's not gone to 0, bro. Why is the market cap 0? This is like Hive Maker and Deepin. You know, mapping small cameras. Ultimately, what this is the best way to explain this is you can run a node, and then these cameras can be like CCTV cameras everywhere. But this is I think it's backed by the Solana Foundation. I'm pretty sure it is. So they got very good backers. You know, NVIDIA incentive program, which is not that impressive. Somehow they got Google, they got Amazon. I don't know how they got Amazon. Peak, Solana. They've got very good backers. Yeah, so drive also is a drive to earn. Also, you drive with a dash cam, and then that dash cam pretty much is like a Google Maps on thingy on the blockchain, I would say. So empower people to create decentralized dynamic map of the world. Yeah, so it's like Google Maps. It's very unique. I think this could do fairly well. Let me see how the earning aspect is. Oh, so it's drive to earn. Yeah, this is not bad actually. Not bad. What's the vesting schedule? That's the most important thing. It's a new project just launched. You have to look at the vesting schedule to see if it's worth the investment. So early investors are down. IEOs. These guys are probably up on the investment. So, okay, so early backers 6-month cliff. They'll get it at the start of next year. Team advisors 9-month cliff. They'll get it then. Public sale. So the public sale hasn't been finished yet. They'll probably start dumping continuously. Liquidity hasn't been unlocked yet. So let's have a look where it will be. Linear unlocks, bro. So 50 million by the start of next year. Yeah, the vesting schedule is like a 1.5x. It's very good vesting schedule as well. Please keep the beef channel. Shall I open it back up, Khalid? There's no one else to beef in there though. Who else is gonna beef in there, Khalid? I closed it. I'll open it back up. I'll open it back up, but there's no one there to beef, bro. In my group, there's never been beef. All the people that beef and start drama, I just kick them out. This is like this is the second person now that got kicked out of my group. So there's not really 95 likes. Damn, that's pretty good. So it would be on the Solana phone as well, AA. Yeah, that's pretty impressive. That is. This is not a bad project. I would say it's not a bad project. You know, I just wouldn't buy it just now. I'll probably potentially wait a couple more months. Just let all these guys dump, all these public sale people dump, all these guys dump. You know, it went down as low as 0.6. I think that's very close to seed prices. Yo, Soulflex, what are you saying, bro? No way, Anissa free. Yo, funny. Anissa, stop making more accounts. I'm gonna get off now. Make 5 accounts, and then every stream I do, just come in here and like them. Yo, Anissa, you're funny. I told Sepro on his live stream to look at AGI. He did it live and he said it was just okay. A week later, did 15x. Yeah, that's crazy, that is. Yeah, all-time high, Soulflex. I want to hit the 100 and get off. Boys, make a couple like extra accounts. Let's hit the 100. Get to 99 likes, and I'll be the 100 like because I haven't liked this myself yet. You know what? Let me go like it now. Hold on. Let me make it 98 likes. Bro, I'm not going to do 3 hours anymore, bro. 3 hours is too much. Where's the link? Let me go in my group. You know, the Cool Beans already got replaced with someone, bro. Yeah, Crypto God, I appreciate that, bro. Continue this one day. Yeah, I would say so, Khalid. You know, 1,000 likes one day is possible. There we go, job done. I just liked it myself. Now we're on 98 likes. I went to sleep and you're streaming. I'm in the gym, now finishing up, you're still streaming. Soulflex, what's going on, bro? How are you sleeping? You're tired. There's no time to sleep, bro. You gotta find gems, Soulflex. Which guy got kicked out? Yeah, you missed a lot of drama, Soulflex, bro. I kicked that Cool Bean guy out. He was just arguing too much, bro. Arguing too much. I gave him a warning. He didn't listen. I even opened up a new topic for him to go beef in there, which I didn't really care about anyways. You know, I'm a little bit decentralized in my group. But then I come back after gym, right? And I just see this guy just having a go at Fizz again. Constantly, bro. It's getting like, it gets boring after a while, bro. Fair enough, they used to be in separate groups, another group, right? They come back into my group now. They come into my group, new people, whatever. I didn't even know who they were originally. They come into my group. I've seen them argue. They've known each other. And then I've basically said no more arguing. And then He comes back later and starts arguing again and starts calling the guy a dumbass and all that bullshit, bruv. So I just kicked him out, man. I can't be bothered for this headache like that, bro. It was like SB before. When SB was in there, you know, they was constantly start fighting. Just joined. Kofi, how you doing, my friend? Just joined. What projects you're heavy scooping up in the crash? I'm currently buying AI tech, a little bit of immunity. I'm also scooping up some alt soon, and then I'm gonna buy some Sensei when Sensei comes down, because right now Sensei is not coming down, which is annoying. I'm waiting for Sensei to go down, bro, but it just doesn't want to go down. People just keep scooping to stop FOMO into this, bro. Just stop FOMO into this. Waiting for this to come back to these regions, and I'll start scooping up. It will happen throughout the months. It's just not good. At the start of the month, it always pumps, as you guys can see. If you zoom out, you know, it always pumps at the start of the month, then it comes back down. Pumps, starts back down. It's going to pump and it's going to come back down. I'm just going to be patient with this. Yeah, I have orders at 12, 10 to 12 cents all the way down. Big orders as well. We're going to monetize this as reality. But I might start a new channel. Crypto God, you start a channel, but I'll come on your channel as well. RWA AI gaming, stick to the Trinity. That's the best Trinity right now. With the likes of AI, you know, the likes of layer ones, proof of work tokens, these always pump throughout the cycle. You know, proof of work tokens do like 100x, 50x in a space of like a week randomly. They do really well, but you have to catch them before they get listed on Coin Market Cap. So yeah. I've got a few good connections for proof of work tokens. Some guys catch the proof of work tokens very early. You know, those are good to have. Are you confident with Sensei going back to... Yeah, I'm confident, Selflex. Just be patient with it, bro. Just be patient with it. The market's bearish. There's a few people just panic buying this, bro. Like, it's just consolidating at these regions. It'll come down eventually. People get bored, bro. Core. Isn't Core a scam? Is that still around? I remember Core. This Core right here, Jay Sheldon. We're on 99 likes. All right, boys, let's get to 100 likes. Jay Sheldon, you can be the 100 likes, my friend. Are we on 100 now? Lovely. Great to see. 100 likes completed. That is one. That's job done. It would not be as professional as this. Well, it takes time, bro. It takes time. I've never looked into this project. I don't know what it is. They've got good exchange listings, though. There's 1 billion in market cap. All right, boys, we've hit the 100 likes. Okay, so it's an EVM on Bitcoin. Well, how much gains do you really think this can do? It's already $1 billion in market cap, bro. I wouldn't invest into this unless you're looking for like a 5 to 10x, Jay Sheldon. All right, boys. Appreciate everyone that came down. We've finally hit 100 likes on the stream. I appreciate all you guys that come down. If you guys want to join my private community, there's only limited spaces left. So get in quickly, you know, before the spot fills. Then it's going to be closed forever. So get in, you know, and I appreciate everyone that came down to the stream. I won't be live tomorrow because, what's it called? I think there's big football match tomorrow, so I'm going to watch the football match. Portugal, England, whatever. But I appreciate all you guys, though, anyways, for coming down. I'll see you guys on Saturday, I think. Yeah, it's time for me to log off now.